I asked because the last 48 hours I've looked really hard at resin 3D printers and Elegoo. The Mars 4K or maybe 9K is the one I was thinking about. And then Jason told me about all the other stuff and told me to go to Reddit resin printing. And then I looked at the guide to start up and all that. And I realized it'd be like $500 easy to start.
Mike's like,
Yeah.
On the conservative side.
I don't have the room right now to put it. It would take up half of my apartment.
Yeah, I actually bought a weed growing tent, and so I bought a weed tent.
Oh, okay.
Set it on its side, and so I use that as the enclosure, and then I use an exhaust thing. I made a special like plastic slider that I can crack my window, and it pops into place, and I have exhaust that goes out. But I've run it the whole time I print. It's a big ordeal.
Yeah. Like I read the whole guide on how to do it. I was like, this is too much for my tiny apartment.
I'm pretty sure I have a Saturn 8K maybe. I don't remember the exact one I bought.
Somebody say something. Words.
Check. Test. 1 2 1 2. Hello. Sibilance.
Okay.
Hello. Restitution.
Was brilliant. Slightly toasted.
I want to talk about restitution because I have been dealing with.
There's an echo. Okay. Thanks, Dad Halen. Hang on one second. Let's see if I can.
Who what?
Oh. Duh. I just did that. How about now, man? We're going to try.
Venture. Bring that with me. Come out of there. Get your phone. Hey, get your phone.
I can't log in. It's my screen. Okay, so I can't. We have still echo. Okay, yeah. Still. Echo. That's got that.
Is there a mic on the computer?
Or it's dumping out.
Well, it looks really cool. It's resin.
It's probably that.
Yeah, because there's
A
no.
lot less.
I know.
Nothing because I have all the resin.
But is it liquid quartz?
Ooh.
It's a glitter liquid quartz. Like here.
Glitter, liquid core, ding.
Ooh. I'd probably get the green one.
Only
I like the green one.
$127?
Yeah.
Wait, how big is
I'm gonna start a crowdfunding.
Okay, I love that.
Okay, so.
Kickstarter.
Alright,
Please help fund my dream of owning
a
a giant D20.
I mean, I've got, but it's not a liquid glitter
Okay, this is
core.
all looking
It's
at
not a
the
liquid
resin.
glitter.
Doesn't have the hyperdrive.
No, this is
That's
actually.
that's the 3D printing.
Yeah, this is PLA.
Oh.
Oh, we have a shit ton of
Yeah.
people upstairs for you.
Alright, Venture.
Green
Come
one.
here.
None of our stuff's
Come here.
working.
Come here, bro. Come here.
And
here.
all two of ours.
Venture. Right now.
Outstanding. The echo is gone.
Yay!
Come on.
Perfect.
There you go.
Thank you, James. You're our hero.
You rock, man.
I was about to say that looks like
Take that right over there.
red
How
blood,
are they
like
to-
kyber
Look
crystal,
at it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a green.
especially that
Green.
one.
Ooh.
Alright.
So pretty.
Yeah, it's silk too, so it's fancy. It'll have a nice sheen to it. It won't be matte like this.
It's over there. Don't look at me with those shitty eyes. Come on, bro.
Yeah, it's the Saturn II 8K. That's what I have.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a super cool printer.
I love it. It's awesome. I mean, it's such a mess. Like, because I got that first, and then I got an FDM printer.
Okay.
So this is so much easier. Like, it's so easier.
I've got an Anycubic Viper,
Mm-hmm.
and she has a Cobra,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and neither has run in 8 months.
Why not?
Well, because we had them constantly running.
Yeah.
And then one day I swapped out my extruder, and I was dumb, and I swapped a 3-to-1 gear ratio extruder for a direct drive extruder, and didn't modify any settings, so it was suddenly trying to extrude 3 times too fast.
Oh, wow.
It took me a month to figure out what I'd done wrong.
Oh, my gosh.
But then the thermistor in my bed temperature sensor is dead, and I just haven't spent the time to replace the $3 part.
Yeah.
That's all. just that. It's down to nothing more than laziness.
So, Dungeons and Dragons anyone?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, cool.
Welcome back
Let's
to
do this
3D
thing.
printing.
Yeah, exactly. With
3D&D.
3D&D, yes.
shit.
That's wow.
Dumb.
Shout out to our sponsors, Igloo or whatever.
Elegoo and
Elegoo.
Elegoo. Okay, cool. Extrude with the best.
Nice.
That's right.
You get a dime every time I use the word extrude.
Nothing
you know.
more than professional
Okay.
extruders here.
Brought to you by Carl's Jr.
So this wall is it's writhing, it's extruding various fluids. So you guys are gonna send the little cannon at it.
We gotta name it. We gotta name the flamethrower.
Okay. It's the Elegoo 3000. It doesn't spit flame as much as it extrudes it.
Oy.
And now it's gonna be some elegant goo. So
Yes.
we're gonna send Elegoo in there first.
Okay, so
Huge walking speed of 15 feet.
got it. So I want you to describe for me, like, what does this thing look like? Like, is it ambulating on legs? What's it doing?
Yes, it looks like literally the flamethrower he's holding in his hand.
Okay,
On the bottom there's a tripod,
got it.
and when he puts it down,
So
it can just start walking. Well, I guess
Right.
maybe it's a quad pod.
okay,
It'd be really hard to walk with 3 legs.
got it. Okay, so you're gonna send it in there.
It just like kind of humps its way.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. I don't remember the name of the dog. It's not the Boston Robotics dog. It's not Spot, right?
Okay.
Like, it's not capable of like articulate. Yeah.
Spot.
Okay, so
Brought
what
to
you're
you by
saying is it's
Elegoo.
not particularly.
No. Right. It's Elegoo, not elegant.
Okay. Whole point being, you wouldn't describe it as a very dexterous device.
No. It
Okay.
ain't
So-
more than a kitchen table.
As you set it to just walk in there, right,
Mhm.
which is what we're doing. One of the arms on the ground near it reaches out and grabs at it.
Mm-hmm. I say it's not dexterous. It has what's my doodles?
We're just gonna do, since it's not like something with a stat block, unless it is.
No, it is.
Okay.
That's fine.
This silk, can you still do the 2 times?
I stand corrected.
Like, what else?
It's immune to poison,
These colors.
psychic in all conditions.
Anything you want?
Okay. Well, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter
it
'cause
doesn't have a stat block.
I rolled
Oh,
like
right.
shit. So, but it reaches
Okay.
out to grab it.
It does. It has an AC of 18.
And
All of his scores are 10.
okay.
Just plus nothing.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Cool. So roll to save being grabbed.
Okay.
Did you get stuck?
He put his Lego in there.
I wanted to see if it would go all the way down, like a slide.
You're the
got
reason it
grabbed.
says don't
It got
look at
grabbed.
the children on
Okay.
That's a
screen.
1.
Got it.
I'm not using that tower again.
Okay, so it picks up the Elegoo 3000 and it throws it towards the nearest wall.
Okay.
So give it another dex save.
Okay.
Roll like it counts.
That is an 8.
Okay, yeah. So it takes 8 bludgeoning damage. Does it have HP?
40 of them.
Okay, it takes 8 bludgeoning.
40 of them.
And let's say since it failed dex saves and I just rolled a 20. It lands upside down.
So it's right. It's prone.
Yes.
Okay.
You can still activate it.
I was gonna say something cool about it is
Um,
that it's round.
Yeah, but it's pointed vaguely doorish because the
Okay.
thing picked it up, threw it against the back wall.
Oh, like-
it fell and landed. So it's upside down on its back, pointing vaguely at you guys.
Dorish the Explorer.
I was
Yes.
just saying, is it bad that I just imagine like Dora standing there going,
Yeah.
It is. It is. So that's what that got you.
Okay.
come on, stop.
Can you
Guys,
say
he's,
grab?
guys, he's not good in there.
Nah.
I don't know if he's all.
Can you say Inferno?
He's pointed back at us.
I
Can I
sh-
turn on? It's
Can I
pointed
shoot
at us.
it with an arrow and move it away from us?
It can move itself when the time comes again. It is.
Does it need to be yeeted?
No. It would have been great. Actually, that's probably not a bad idea.
We always forget about Yeet.
Not that, but that too. Okay. Doesn't matter right now because it's out of reach.
Sure.
Where is it?
It's at the back. It's
There's still
vaguely.
supposed to be a baby on the
I need
screen.
a flamethrower. Nobody brought a flamethrower me?
This is your little baby flamethrower.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
And it's on its back.
Just keep backing.
Just
but
keep
it's
backing right there.
facing back toward us.
Yes.
How much does this thing weigh?
That's not fixed, so however much I wanted to, I guess. It can be as tiny as holding in your hand, but not. I usually go for the,
It would have to be
flamethrower size, so I can carry it, but I can also put it down and I can walk. So imagine like
probably a
big rifle
two,
size or machine
1 to
gun size.
2. Okay, so
2 handles.
And this is something you just create, right?
Yeah.
It's not like you can't create another one.
Oh, absolutely.
When the time comes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I could make another one right now with a spell. If I was willing to expend a spell slot,
Yeah.
that one would go poof,
Okay.
and then what I'm thinking though is that it's full of fuel.
Yes. Absolutely.
where's the enemy?
It's the
Here.
whole.
The room is
The
the
room
enemy.
is the
Oh.
enemy. It's all just covered in flesh and organs and limbs and toes and eyes, and it's moaning.
Okay, yeah. I'm not going in there for it.
So this is a pitch. I can create a new one by burning a spell slot, and I can only have one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Something has to happen to this one. When I create the new one, this one ceases to exist.
Yeah.
It's full of fuel.
Yeah. I think it ceases to exist in its entirety.
Without doing the poof thing and making it magically disappear, can I make it blow up?
Yeah, but you don't need to create a new cannon to do that.
Okay.
I think creating a new cannon would make it just boop, it's
Just
gone, right?
disappear. Okay, so-
Whereas I think it
Okay.
it's full of fuel. If you guys want to,
I think then, without even slowing down, as soon
Everybody
as it
keeps.
goes
I
upside
have. I
down-
don't. All I have is like wall of fire, and then.
I do have gust of wind. We can try to turn it around with a gust of wind.
I
What
think
he's
I'm
looking at doing is
shoot it with
trying to
fire
Yeah, to
explode
get it to
it.
explode.
and see if it'll go boom.
Well, should we gust it to try to get it towards the middle of the room so that it does more damage when we blow it up?
If we do that, then we can just set the thing off instead of having to blow it up. We can just start turning the fucking thing on if it'll move with the gust of wind.
All right.
As long as it's not pointed at us. Is it? So is it all the way back in here, Adam?
yes,
So it's farther than 15 feet away.
yeah,
The flame only reaches 15 feet.
that's 5, 10, yeah.
Oh,
sure.
well,
Y'all are here,
was gonna
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I was gonna say,
yeah,
move
sure,
it a
do
little bit towards the center, and then use that gust of wind, and just make
So-
it maybe spin around.
that's true.
Can you make tornadoes?
I don't know. I've never tried.
Tornado!
I mean, a little early for shenanigans, but sure. I mean,
He's never
no,
too
it's
early
never
for
too early.
shenanigans.
You're right.
Two of the same campaign.
Right? I was like, if anything, we're a little late
Also,
to the
Mike, did you
shenanigan
just
party.
send a walking flamethrower into the room?
That's true. That's true. Okay, I you know what? I'm gonna cast gust of wind, and I'm gonna do it with the little flare to try to get it to
And it's a
whirl.
circular room,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's right.
And as he's doing that, as soon as that wall of wind is hitting the flamethrower, and it's starting to impact it, I'm gonna, as soon as it looks like it's not pointing directly back at us, I'm gonna activate the flamethrower and start the bonfire.
Ooh, so it's a circular room. How
Yes.
smooth are the walls?
Very well, other than the fact that they're covered in flesh.
Well,
Okay.
Marble.
Because I can do a 60-foot long gust of wind in a direction of my choosing.
Okay.
If I do it along the wall, it should
You have
spin
vortex
into
there.
like a vortex.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
then turn on the flamethrower,
Very nice.
and we've got Fire NATO, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's what y'all are doing
That's
then?
what we're
I
doing.
think so.
We're all out of
Yeah.
the doorway, right? Like,
Well, that's
back
that
a
was, I
little.
mean, I'm not asking that. I'm just going to let you guys stay where you want
Yeah,
to.
no,
I'm
no.
asking the.
The doorway is just
We're out of the
the door is just wide
I'm
enough
back.
open
That's all I
Okay,
care
cool.
about.
and for him to be able to shoot his wind, and me to be able
All
to.
right.
I don't have grasping vine or anything to pull you back.
I mean,
This
I'm a
is-
monk. I'm quite dexterous. I think I'll be all right. I'll hold on to the door and just kind of throw it in there.
Half
You
a
know.
mile at a time.
I have resistance, to fire.
Yeah.
Naturally now.
So where is Gust of Wind live on your character? I just want to read it and make sure that.
So it is under my spells. It's actually, I believe, a racial ability.
Okay, there it is. This tablet view is kind of a little weird.
That's why he didn't see it. He wasn't looking for
That's
racial
right.
stuff.
Gosh,
Okay.
it's always where the good stuff is.
Kintsugi.
So, here's the catch. I like the
One
plan.
straight up.
Like no matter what, this is I love it, right? But if you get into the gritty, it causes it extinguishes candles, torches, and others and similar unprotected flames in the area. So what I'm gonna need is Mike, give me. I think it's a matter of how well can you channel the wind. You know what I mean? Like in a certain direction.
Okay.
What's your spell casting modifier?
Wisdom.
Okay.
Which
so cool.
is yeah.
Yeah. So give me a wisdom check.
Okay.
Which should be gravy for you. Right?
Yeah. Yikes. That's 11 plus 4, 15.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, in my book, that's like with a plan that's fucking weird and cool. Yeah. I think that's good enough to succeed.
Got it.
It's
Okay.
50-50 on that. So, okay. So yeah, as you step forward and cast Gust of Wind kind of along the wall, and you see the little flamethrower get picked up and you're pushing it, right? It's not whirling crazily, but you're like pushing it in circles around the outer wall. And I guess you're gonna.
Jimmy's like between
Somebody
his
shoot
legs.
it.
Jimmy's between his legs, peeking to see what's happening.
Okay.
And he presses the little button on his armor
Got
to
it.
make it.
Yeah. So the smell alone is enough to like. Had we still been doing the Constitution checks, this would be a problem because it's just gonna stink like fucking crazy. As all the writhing flesh is burned away from the walls, organs start to drip and fall. As blood is starting to pool and steam, and it's just really, really icky and disgusting. But at some point, all that's left of this thing is, just char, and maybe some slight puddles on the ground. Yeah, and the I guess at some point the gust of wind kind of runs out of wind or gust, your choice.
The wind definitely first.
Okay.
The gust
The
dies
gust
out at
keeps
the end.
going, yeah. Yeah, maybe. All right, cool. And the flamethrower kind of settles into place on its legs this time, and I guess, as Dylan describes it,
It can only move 15 feet in 6 seconds, so I think that's like the most apropos way of.
I'm thinking like the sculpture from Beetlejuice.
That's what I was thinking. Of.
Yeah,
just
for
pulling
sure.
itself along, kind of.
For sure. Cool. Well, that was a fun way to start the session. All right, so you're back in this room. There are three doors marked with runes that you guys have yet to open.
I think that Jimmy would probably go make sure that there's nothing that we've missed in here. Like, now that the room is
Yeah, that's right.
mostly full of ash.
Yeah,
the
sure.
cubes.
Yeah, let's go poke around in the ash and see if we miss anything. Investigate the room and see if.
A little bit of charred bone in the corner.
Okay, even if it
Like a
doesn't
round
yield any
room.
results, it seems like it's silly for him to walk away from it.
Yeah, for sure. No, there's nothing in there.
So-
Nothing left at any rate.
Right.
The one that opened that was wind
And gust.
gust, right?
Yeah.
It really was. Wow.
On the nose.
That's incredible.
That is pretty funny.
Nice job, guys.
And that's what saved us.
Jimmy just goes over to
Awesome.
Zeph, like, you're the new guy, right? He doesn't really know you, but he's super fucking pumped about this Fire NATO, and he like just jumps up to give you a high five.
Oh yeah. Best high five ever.
How tall is that?
He's like close to 6 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a big jump.
A mighty leap, yeah.
It's a low five
Big
for me.
jump.
I tossed down the low five.
Just barely. I'm just kidding. Can you give me the cube?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so we know snowfall, right?
Snowfall was right here, and that's what got you into the place.
Right.
This
Right,
is
so we
Wind
got
gust.
wind
wind
gust.
gust.
Yep.
Here's the key if we need it. I don't think we do anymore though.
Yeah, y'all
Oh, we did something
decoded
last- Yeah, we decoded everything.
everything.
So
I'm
then
just
we.
glad to be a part of it.
So then we have. Alright. So far, first word, second word has been working. So if we keep doing that, then we have, let's say, first word fury Then we have Free, Fury Roar, Fury Eyes.
No Nick.
That'll be, this one's the first word.
Oh.
No road? Fury Road?
Oh.
What a day. What a lovely day.
So if we can't think of one there, I can go to the next one.
What are the other words?
So we have Rage. So Rage Free, Rage Roar, Rage Eyes. And then there's Away.
Well, we want to go there.
Away, Free, Away, Roar, and Eyes. And then there's a blank. That's if these two aren't just throwing us.
Yeah, because we have to touch something on the cube to something on the wall.
Right.
So
Do we know? So we know it's on the wall, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hang
that's
on.
the
I'm
one.
going to simplify it for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, let's try the Rage Fury.
So, hang on. You got cube. It's got fury. It's got rage.
Oh yeah, that one worked.
It's got away. Okay. So there's the cube. All right, the wall
away. Okay.
I.
has got eyes
Oh god damn it!
Roar.
I hated that movie.
The walls have eyes.
and free. And they literally do.
They do.
They did in that last room anyway.
Not anymore.
Goddamn movie.
The walls have eyes. So, and there's what you got on the wall.
All right.
And you
eyes
open
or
2 doors
free?
successfully by touching one side of the cube to one side of the wall.
So Fury Roar maybe.
Yeah.
That, I
Free,
don't know,
Rage,
'cause I kinda-
Rage Free,
I think
Eyes Away. I know
No.
that's backwards.
Well, free and away are similar.
Okay.
And I think fury and roar are similar. Rage eyes? I don't know. Fury eyes?
I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
That's a heavy question.
70-10 lightning damage.
so.
I say
out of them all, I think Free and Away are probably the closest.
that's what I think we should
So
try free
probably
away
try
first.
That next.
And the least ambiguous.
Yeah, because
With the
Fury and Rage and Roar, all 3 of those could go together. So Eyes is that one's kind of off the
Eyes
wall,
doesn't go
and we
with
still
anyone.
are dealing with a
On
blank.
the wall.
And we're still
No, we want it on the
wall. Yes.
Yeah. And we're still dealing with a blank, which may throw this
Oh, that's
frickin'
right.
Yeah.
to shit. So I think
S-H-I-T. That fits too.
Away.
Shit eyes.
Shit eyes.
There it is.
I was thinking shit away.
Shit away, young man. Shit away.
I was thinking of somebody in a plane, like, all right, we're almost there. Shit away!
Off the load.
We're just for the purposes of this, guys. Just keep in mind that we're not shitting. We are extruding. Okay.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. It's not.
And that is too many letters.
It's not.
Yeah.
So let's go with Away and
Don't forget to check out our sponsor,
Free.
Elegoo.
Yeah.
Which is the
So Away.
Which wall has a way?
free
on it?
door?
Here's the thing.
None of them.
Ultimately, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, cool.
There's a series of runes. You guys are going to go into them by matching runes.
The rune rooms.
Take your pick. Take your pick. One of them has got
How
a
about
way
this
on
one?
it. Sure, that one. The runes on the wall say free.
And Jimmy just looks over at Zeph and says again.
All right, so I'll take the cube that matches away, and I'll
Okay.
touch it to free.
And
Right. I believe last time, I don't remember how I described it. Maybe a slight, like a tingling, like you feel it, kind of working, and
Okay.
and the door swings open, and there is this looks like a bedroom that hasn't been devoured by weird writhing flesh. A monk's bedroom, the bedroom of a penitent, and there on the bed is a survivor of everything that's happened. Zephyr recognizes this as Madame Curie, who
Ooh.
was very curious. She's bedraggled, starved, clearly on the edge of death. So yeah, that's what you see.
I'll rush right to her side.
Okay, yeah, and she's.
Oh, Zeph, where did you come from?
I came from the south. I heard there was trouble. We came as soon as we could. What's going on here?
Well, it all happened before I could really get a hold of it. I was here in the bedroom and I stuck my head out of the door and I just shut it right quick.
So you didn't see anything at all? Did you hear anything?
So she heard cacophony. She heard wails become screams,
Love that
become moans, become almost like vocal extrusions. Yeah, and she heard this wet slickness. And when she looked out the door, what she saw was this writhing flesh that almost seemed to be like not like a wave, right? But almost like ripples propelling it. Okay, and she just like boop, shut the door, didn't come back out.
Can I attempt to stabilize her from a medical standpoint?
Yeah, I mean you can, but she's she's been in there for a week. What's up?
Is this what she's telling us, or is this what we know?
Yes, dearie, I just don't want to keep doing the voice.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Okay.
So basically, I want to make sure it's not any kind of trap and.
You mean you don't trust the one living creature we found that hasn't been devoured by the bad guy?
Good thing too, black.
No kidding.
No!
Okay.
Jimmy's trying to hang an IV bag over there.
So yeah,
He sprouts tentacles.
the surface level thoughts and the deeper level thoughts are all kind of extruding around this one thing in its relief to see Zeph, relief to see really anybody else, but it's moreover, she knows that she's alone, right? Because somebody would have come to check. I mean, she's one of the curious. She's very beloved.
So that.
Oh, you mean there?
That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the monastery.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the other
Just
piece,
feeding her
because
some
if I'm not
dragon jerky.
mistaken, she's also this, right?
A book?
Is that the name on this?
No,
Okay.
this is Madame Curie.
I thought the name
I
on
know,
that
I
was.
I thought Madame Curie was the one that was doing this.
No, it's S. Morgenstern.
Oh.
Curious.
The
Is there any
curious.
chance this Madame
You mean her
Curie
name is on the cover?
is suffering from radiant
No.
damage?
That's been the
Oh,
main
like
course of her
Papa
study.
John's.
I heard
For
that.
fuck's sake.
Absolutely. So she's, and you spend a lot of time working with radiant magic, and it does eventually kind of worm its way into your blood, and she almost gives off a little radiant sheen. As a matter of fact, you turn the lights off, she'll glow a little bit.
She has a son named Luke Emio.
Well, it would have been really cool. So.
Do you have a Geiger counter on you?
Yeah, right.
Funny
I
you should
think
ask.
more appropriate for this setting would be an HR Geiger counter at this point.
Oh god.
Giger. He's okay. Anyway, but so she looks up and she's relieved to see you and Zeph, she invites you to come sit down next to her on the bed. And,
Oh, yeah.
And the first thing she asks is who are your new friends? Yeah.
I'm probing thoughts, making sure she's not gonna inappropriately touch Zeph.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that kind of
Okay,
church.
just making
Yeah.
sure.
I'm Jimmy.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I'll sit down next to her on the bed, help her sit up, and kind of hold her back and rub her back and make sure she's okay. I've got like my hand on her forearm or something. and
Absolutely.
so-
So, as you do that, she asks, what did you learn out there? What knowledge have you brought back home?
Honestly, that's not really important right now. But the monastery is in shambles right now. I haven't seen a single. You're the first person that I've seen. There's viscera all over the place and bodies everywhere, and I can't wrap my head around what happened here.
Yeah. And she says that's exactly why what I'm asking you is important.
So I guess I'll be, Zeph probably feels a moment of embarrassment that this was probably a big test and he blew right past it, and so I'll backtrack a little bit. And,
Okay.
I just learned to be of service, and that there's people in need, that if I'm willing and able, and that I should be obligated to help, and I should be happy to do it. That's why my friends are here. Actually, they're helping me. We heard that the monastery was in trouble, and we came right away.
Okay. Yeah, and as she hears you say that, she's like, "Oh, you passed the test, and everything goes back to normal." No.
What a relief.
She seems very satisfied by that answer, and it's always been an important function of this monastery to support the people around us and to help them grow in their knowledge. and she talks about some of the people that were, really great at that. Right? She talks about Curious George, and
Of course.
his best friend Albert. She
The
talks
guy with the
about
yellow hat.
She talks about Leonardo, all these curious people that came before and at the same time. Cool. And she says that if you're here, you have the curious key, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yes, I do.
Okay. And she asks you if she can have it.
I mean, would I know? Like, are we going to need it again, or once we're in here, right?
You know that she has not been anything but altruistic towards everyone in the past, and that if she's asking for it, there's probably a good reason.
No, but I mean, like, from our standpoint as a group, as we venture further into this area, we won't need to actually use it again, right?
Probably not.
Okay.
This is just the curious key. It's the key to the quarters of the curious.
Yes, and we already used it, so.
Just 1 second.
Sally's boyfriend's here.
Jimmy starts grinding a new key.
Okay.
Got a copy of it made out of brass,
All right.
Okay.
and then I hand you back the original.
Okay, nice.
Okay.
He's good. He's good.
What if this is a trap, and what if she is like up to something nefarious, and giving her the key is going to unlock something horrible?
It will almost definitely unlock something horrible.
Yeah,
It kind of already.
Everything
did.
here has been horrible.
you're right. It can't get worse. I'll give it to
I
her.
mean,
Okay.
so far, like, I've tried digging deeper in her brain, and nothing's, like, there's nothing to tell me any.
No.
Okay.
Her thoughts and her actions are perfectly aligned.
Okay.
That's
So-
weird because Lithium would have just shot her for asking.
Yeah. No, you can't.
Crazy ass bitch. No.
At which point she would have turned into a giant flesh monster just for
Right.
the fun of it. Okay. So she takes the key from you
Okay.
and she holds it against your forehead. And as she does so, she leans forward and strangely, curiously enough, she kisses the key. And you don't feel like some huge mantle on your shoulder. You don't feel some transfer of anything, but you know that this is an important thing. And she backs off. She hands you the key and she says, "Now you'll be the last of us, Curious Seth." And in the moment, she notices Yuki. And she says, "Oh, Yuki, you are always my favorite. Yuki, come." And Yuki has, through the process of bonding with Ash and kind of getting to know all y'all, she's feeling a little bit more adventurous. Moreover, this is somebody that she knew before. So she kind of bounces over and hovers just for a second as she jumps into Curie's lap. And Curie kind of holds the key to her lips and then out towards Yuki. And Yuki knows what's going on and kind of like leans forward and up. And she does the same thing, naming Yuki one of the curious as well. She chuckles for a minute and she almost can't get Curious Yuki out of her mouth because it's like she gets tongue-tied for a second. And she calls her Kukiyu or it is a her, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, calls her Kukiyu. And then, sadly, runs out of life and becomes the
A Force Ghost?
yes, she becomes a Force Ghost.
God, I hope
More
so.
on that later.
That's so awesome.
But yeah, she passes peacefully.
Oh, no.
You all get the sense, yes, this is sad, but at least she was given the opportunity to continue the tradition of the curious at least a little bit longer. So, yeah,
So Yuki and I are the last of our kind.
absolutely.
Okay.
Lone wolf and cub.
I mean,
And
like,
his
honestly.
4 friends.
Yeah. Like, probably, Zeph will probably tear up and
Yeah,
cry, like, because it's like such a weighty moment, like.
Yeah.
But he feels honored and a little bit saddened.
For sure. I think that's appropriate.
And I think out of just, wouldn't say habit at this point, although it almost is because of all the loss lately, but I think Shadowin just out of nature just kind of sits down and kind of like puts her arm around him. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Jimmy goes over and tucks the sheets in, like arranges her peacefully on the bed.
Okay. And then flamethrowers that bitch. You don't want to take any chances.
Don't want her coming back.
Flamethrower's behind us still, so he doesn't have to see that part.
Okay. Cool.
I know, I see Sally's boyfriend.
The rest of the bedroom, just because y'all are going to ask, there are various books. You know, it's again the bedroom of a penitent. It's lightly appointed, sparsely appointed, Spartanly appointed. But there's nothing of interest there to you guys, unless anybody's interested in like an old lady dress. No, I don't think so.
Dog?
We have a bag of holding, and we're always looking for disguise.
Does she have like any pin or symbol or something that she wears as a curious?
Oh, like a badge of office kind of thing?
Yeah. Or like something to denote her rank.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So the key was an arrow, right? And then the stalk of the key, and then it wound up into a spiral, right? And there's it's like almost like a brooch, you know, with that carved into it, like an opal brooch.
Oh wow.
Okay. I'll take it and put it on, you know.
And she turns into a giant flesh. No. Okay, yeah, no, for sure. Absolutely. I love that. Okay. So you want to take the muumuu? Okay. It's not what she's wearing.
I don't want to.
It's not what she's wearing. It's just like
hanging in the corner.
Yeah, she was like in her monk robes and shit. But you know,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
like,
can always use a disguise.
yeah, it's orange. It's got white, like donut-sized circles on it.
Jimmy's eyebrow scales raised, but he
Okay.
takes it from you and puts it in the bag of holding without asking any questions.
You never know, right?
Yeah.
I remember the stories about the
Think
kobolds
about
and
it.
the
You're gonna have to get Dog through security somewhere. He's gonna be wearing a muumuu and a wig,
It's my friend and
It's
my
gonna
son.
be
hiding his
like,
battle axe under
It's
the
gonna be the
muumuu.
Firefly episode where Mal's in a bonnet.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, that went well. Okay. So, yeah, moving
Alright.
on.
Okay, guys, we are running out of names or
Remember,
words.
we have a muumuu.
Running out of words. What do we use?
Use free and away.
Free and away.
I think Rage Eyes.
Probably Fury Roar.
Yeah,
Alright, so
because
I think
Rage
we should
Roar
put
and
Wall
Fury
Cube
Eyes.
together.
Wall cube, yeah. Let's try wall cube.
Wall Cube. Yeah.
And I think y'all are probably right. The
Rage,
Fury Roar and Rage.
rage eyes. Okay.
What's the worst could happen?
So
70,
let's.
10 light.
You ready to
I
rage?
already said it, you know?
Yeah. Are you in
I've,
a?
I've been shillelaghed like the whole time. Like I don't lose that unless I drop. Like
Constipation.
yeah, like I've been shillelaghed since the last session.
Yeah.
Are you in good condition to open the door? Or are you
I'll
compromised
actually
at
hand
the
it to you if you. I'm,
Okay.
you know, I'm in a kind of a somber mood, so
Okay.
you can go ahead and take it.
Then yeah, I'll take Rage Eyes, whichever door that is.
We're gonna. Okay, so since you don't have wind to play Fire NATO,
Yeah.
I am just gonna like go between your legs with my arcane firearm up. So you go high, I'll go low.
Okay. And you guys are
We're facing the
doing,
right direction. We're good.
Yay!
you're doing rage
Where are those
eyes.
somewhere?
That was it?
Rage eyes.
Yeah.
Rage Eyes.
Okay.
Rage eyes. Who said that? I said very.
So the cube kind of like jostles for a second, and you feel it like buzz in your hand. Not in a pleasing way, but in a 7d10 of lightning damage kind of way. I'm kidding. It does zap you though, like it's like a tingle that becomes a really quick shock.
Yeah.
Take a point of lightning damage.
That's,
Yeah.
bro.
That's the
I'm
thing we
resistant
should've
to lightning.
We should have gone with the roar, the rage roar.
That's so
one
funny.
dude that
The
just-
one I did not open. I'm resistant to lightning. That's hilarious.
All right.
Half a point of damage.
I just feel
Did
like
it
I
work?
have a
Did it
shock
work?
collar on. No, it did not.
What was the noise?
You're like, here, you can try it.
What was the noise?
Maybe try the rage roar.
Some of my armor is just kind of tingly and
Fury-
smoking.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna try the other one. The
Okay,
Rage
cool.
Roar.
Yeah, you feel it. You feel it tingling, and then the door is open.
That was Rage Roar.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to cross it out. If you guys get this one wrong, it's
Yeah.
Well, we
Well,
could
there's
do
still the
wall
blink
cube.
one.
You know.
you can do wall cube. Yeah.
There's
Wall
still
cube
the blink
two.
side.
I was
Cube
gonna say,
it.
we still have a blank
Alright.
side.
What do
So,
I see?
Still get it wrong.
You see an empty bedroom.
Empty bedroom.
Yes. It's
Anything-
completely empty.
Just like walls.
Nothing.
Yes.
So no bed?
No, it's empty. It's empty.
Just in
Completely empty.
case,
So how do you
I'm
know
gonna
it's a bedroom?
shoot
I mean, could it be an empty
fireball
utility closet?
directly
Right.
across the middle of the room.
Okay.
Right.
It hits the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wave my axe like at the
Constitution
threshold,
check.
past the threshold,
Okay.
just to see.
Something's still
And
crazy.
your axe turns into 3 arms that all grab. No, it's nothing. Nothing. It's an empty bedroom.
I don't know that I trust these.
I don't either. Does anyone have?
Elegoo, go look.
Well, actually,
And the flamethrower starts walking,
eh,
blossoming flames into the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Very slowly.
It's
dude.
if
And nothing
anything,
happens.
it's even more
passive
empty now
investigation?
because
The dust.
now the dust has been burned up.
All right.
What is
Is that-
passive perception, investigation, and insight? What are those used for?
So that's like okay. Think of it this way: if there was something in there to notice, passive perception would be like, and dog notices that there's a blah 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 blah.
Okay.
That's
Right.
cute.
Like automagically.
Yeah, you don't have to roll for it. It's just you have that.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay.
Like if you're walking down the road and things are happening around you, the amount of notice you would take of your surroundings without any effort.
Yeah, I'll walk into the room just to check it out.
And I'm hurriedly pressing the button to make the flamethrower stop flaming.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. No, it's empty. It's an empty bedroom.
Well, it seems to be empty. So I go pick up the flamethrower again.
Okay.
One more.
Okay. Eyes of Fury.
We have one more.
Nah.
I'm out of here.
Later, guys.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
That's my baby.
Fury eyes then. Eyes of Fury.
Absolutely. Okay. Whatever. The door opens, and it opens upon, similar to the first room that you guys opened, just a calamity of flesh, right?
Elegoo!
Smells, yeah.
And slam the door closed.
Okay.
And turn on the flamethrower.
Okay, got it.
Just wait like 10 minutes.
We're all staring at it like a microwave.
I need you to roll again.
Okay.
I know.
That's a 12.
Okay. Y'all let me know when you want to open the door again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go.
got it.
Are you turning
after-
it at any point so that it can?
Yeah, what she said. It's like a little rotisserie in there.
Just
After
I'm a
just
genius.
flaming, just keep flaming. After the third click, then you guys,
like when it turns
either
in.
is done or is not.
Okay, cool.
Are you ready?
I'll step back. Sure. We're ready.
Okay. Yeah.
Mission is the dog's purpose.
All right. Well, you open the door, and there's like this stench, right?
Okay.
It's not pleasant to say the least, but yeah, as you open it, there a lot of the flesh has been burned away. There are still patches of it here or there,
Okay.
right? Also, the flamethrower is gone, and you can see one side of the wall is particularly scorched,
Oh yeah, baby.
almost as if it got grabbed and thrown hard enough to just.
And then it kablooed.
I guess y'all probably would have heard that, but whatever.
Yeah, it's a
Tell me
magic-
when you want to open it. Right now.
It's
Okay,
it's a
good timing.
magical room, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, but you
good.
notice halfway up one wall, I mean, there's almost nothing else in here other than, again, still hanging clumps of grossness and steaming puddles of blood. There's what seems to be like a recessed switch in one of the walls.
Okay. Jimmy's fucking grossed out by all the weird human bullshit. Like, I don't understand y'all and your weird skin.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just gonna start taking pot shots at the little hanging bits,
Okay.
clearing up the little gibbets.
Okay.
Anybody gonna go for the switch?
Can I shoot it?
And Jimmy just raises his hand and looks at the switch. And looks at his hand and looks at the switch.
Looks back.
Can
So, like,
someone
how
give him
far
a
up the wall is
boost?
it?
And shrugs a little bit.
So are you just taking
You know
pot
what?
shots from the door?
No, I was just like walking. Like at this point, I'm just walking around. Like there's
You got in there.
there's gooey
Okay.
bits, and I'm just like,
I'm gonna call upon Ignis Montoya
oh,
Okay.
okay.
and just have him go into the room and basically just dance his way in circles
Okay.
and burn everything up.
Just to
We need to get
remind
to
those
this
who
bitch.
haven't been in the room, that is your
The elemental,
flame
right?
elemental.
Yeah, that's the fire elemental.
Fire
Love it.
that's what I meant.
So I need a boost.
Wait, what?
Actually, no, not from you. You're dangerous. I need a boost.
Sure.
And Jimmy just comes like all an ass over to you,
Yeah.
and tosses it, and then he just smacks the switch.
Okay.
Nice.
So are y'all all in the room at this point, or are some of y'all still out in the hall?
I'm in the hole.
I guess I'm under the switch.
Yes. And you honestly, you boosted him, but you could have just gone. But in the moment, you know, you want to be of service.
There's a kobold running at me. I'm like, okay. I'm just sure, you know.
Okay.
A very excited goat.
Shadow's this side crazy and still a little paranoid. I'm still out in the like watching behind us, and, like looking around, like
Okay.
what's gonna happen.
Ah. So, as the switch is pressed, an odd arcane light illuminates the hallway. There you go. There's an odd arcane light.
Like I was trying to think. No, don't press on it. It's on a
Oh
television.
no. Oh no.
I was trying to think of how to turn it on, but then it occurred to me that it is the arcane light.
Oh.
It's on.
But I mean, it's a light.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Do we touch? Like, is it a light that we can
This
touch?
isn't like,
or is
it's
it
not
just-
that
It's a
thing.
moonbeam.
It's not that
Okay.
thing. It's that the hallway, thank you, Dylan, is now illuminated by an arcane spinning disco light. No, it's just this light is
Hi, adventure.
is illuminating the hallway. Should you like to do
Ooh.
anything with it?
Does the black light reveal anything in the bedrooms?
Only like the Peter Quill thing. It's like, man, if we had a black light, it looked like a Jackson Pollock painting up there. No.
Yeah.
Very
So-
curious indeed.
Who?
You fucking humans.
So Shaglin's like looking around. Does she see anything?
Yes,
What
she
does
does.
she see?
She sees on the far wall a new set of rooms.
Bum bum bum.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well. Oh, look at that.
Whoa. Wait. Okay, so she sees the new.
Ooh, check the blank one with the black light.
Yeah, boy. You gotta hold it up so that the cameras can see it too.
So,
You just pick one.
That'll work.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes,
the camera see?
$7 on Amazon,
Yeah, they can see that.
where you can also buy an
$7.
extruding 3D printer.
yes.
Use our promo code for 10%
All
off.
right. Are they? Let's see. Where's this? Here we go. All right. So I shall decipher it momentarily. Where's your pen? I need a pen. I have a handy dandy little pencil right here. Okay.
Quill.
Actually,
Yeah, and Jimmy's just watching and he's counting. There's 1, 2, 3 rooms, and there's 1, 2, 3 words that we've used. Or 4, right?
5.
5.
Yeah,
There's 5 sides to a
It
cube.
took 1 just to get in here.
That's right.
And
So
then
we've
pew,
used
pew, pew,
there's
pew.
5 words on the cube. We've opened 5 doors with it. He only has 4 fingers, but he can use one on the other hand.
Can he counts with his tail?
That's it, right? So there's only really one side left. I
Yeah.
appreciate the effort. And
I know. I
appreciate
just want to see what it says.
Mm-hmm.
He went through the trouble.
That's
of
what I just
writing.
said. Is I appreciate the effort.
I mean, but good
And-
point. Like, it's just one side left. But, you know,
To be fair, he
what if it's like,
Then-
don't put, you know, or something
Or
like,
like,
that?
do not
that
open
cube
Yeah.
does
the
have
door.
6 hours worth of work in it.
Cube wall.
That would be my cube wall.
That would be
I'll
delightful.
save you the trouble over there, because you've gotten good at the runes, and you know that on the cube it says luck, and on the wall it says down.
Lockdown or luck down?
Lock.
Lockdown.
Down low.
Down lock.
Maybe we don't do that.
And Jimmy just has images of geese feathers
Yeah, maybe.
that are like
I
very
mean,
secure.
I don't know.
See,
Locked
that's
down.
what you should decipher.
Do
we-
we have no notes to go?
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes. I mean, Ja.
I know you spend a lot of time in the Fey realm, but I'm pretty sure it means the same thing there as it does here. Lockdown means we're not getting out.
Mm-hmm. It means it's trapped. Now we know where is the trap, and what do we do?
Well,
We spring the trap.
as if we were in the traveling place Star Wars, we would
V springs the trap.
spring the trap.
Remember, we're not locked in there with those things. Those things
They
are
are
locked
locked
in
in
here
there
with
with
us.
Yeah, and I need a long rest.
Unfortunately, some of us are locked in there, others.
All right. I'm just
Look on the
saying.
bright side, we've killed everything so far.
I know. I'm
We haven't.
I'm a little crazy. What do I know? Like I'm literally on
Yeah.
the insane side of insanity
We haven't died
at
yet.
the moment.
And what an adventure.
Yeah. Okay.
Doug is just like, Shag, you need to stop looking at those runes. They're making you go insane.
They are. And had I not scuttled the sanity mechanic for this session just because it was getting a little obtuse, then each one of those rune checks would have been a sanity save.
Okay.
But again, I think it was too much all at once. It was already a weird campaign.
Zeph
Okay,
is
so you
sitting-
guys gonna open
Zeph
that
is
door?
still sitting over here saner than an emu on acid.
Yeah.
Jelly bean.
Ooh, hands about.
Speaking of emus on acid.
Hi, jelly bean. Meow.
All right. All right. If we're
It is
doing
time to get ready
this,
for bed, yeah.
guess let's do this.
Come on, let's go.
Okay.
Okay. So who's going to press the box?
Hang
What
on.
material is the cube made of?
Marble. You guys tried to carve into it. You couldn't. It's tough. It's hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this
So what
a
you're
hard
saying
box?
is it's made of a type of stone.
Or metal.
Is this
I
a
don't know. It
way?
depends on like how you try to come at it. I'll change it. Right. It's impervious.
Is
It's
Right.
magical and impervious.
is
Magical
Vane-
and impervious, so
Yes.
I couldn't burn it if I happened to give it to one of my
No, Jimmy's got something better to do with it.
What
Is,
is it?
friends.
how much is vase?
Probably not. No.
Is vase
2 pounds.
perfect?
Yep.
Jimmy just
Saying
tucks
it
that
over my head.
into his little
Into
pocket there.
Okay.
Jimmy's got a little trick for later.
Stuff inside.
The
frickin'
cube?
Wolverine.
Yeah.
Adamantium.
Adamantium. I was saying antimony.
I thought we were gonna use it to
Antimanium.
Oh
It's
yeah,
coming
yeah,
out
we have
like
to open it a little
Animaniacs.
bit, but-
either a lockdown or open the door.
That too, but I
So,
didn't-
question.
It's vibrantumanium. Anyway.
Right?
Okay.
There you go. Question for Zeph. Where's this this place that the key is supposed to unlock?
Well, it's the door that we unlocked to get in
Yeah,
here.
here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's
Really?
that's the only
We're
lock
not
it
going
opens.
further, we're going back where we came.
Yeah, so this is it, right? Like
Okay.
if we don't go through lockdown, we leave.
You leave.
And I still don't have the answers I'm looking for.
And I don't have anything prepared for y'all leaving, so.
We're gonna go south.
We're gonna go south.
Cool.
All
Through
right.
the lockdown. Got it. Okay, perfect.
So I think we should visit the locksmith.
I'll grab the cube and just put it on the wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a rumbling
Jimmy just
puff of
wants to
smoke
get that.
from the bottom of the door,
I go back.
and the whole wall rises up, much like it did when you guys used the curious key. So for a moment, a space thing
I was gonna say why is
flits
there
in, and then
why is there a robot nurse?
That's Ignis.
It's the guy at the tavern that was jerking off in the
That's
corner.
Ignis.
Bro,
What about wet nurse?
what are you doing here?
Wanker.
all right, so that's our fire elemental for today. Yeah, cool, love it. Okay, so on the other side of the door, you open the door and find the nearly final brain-bending sight. A tunnel leading inexorably down, lined with the writhing, melted bodies of everyone else. Okay, so at this point it's like...
Yikes.
Just a tunnel of flesh. You know, this flesh seems a little bit more quiescent than the stuff in the room.
I know that that's a good thing, but it sounds awful.
Yes, almost as if it's where it wants to be, as opposed to locked away from the rest of it. Okay. So. Yeah. That's what I meant to do.
How big is this tunnel?
Oh, it's about yay big.
Okay.
Where are we starting from?
You're going to start on the y'all's side of things.
I think you start at the beginning, and then when you get to the end,
Yeah.
And what is following us now? Why?
That's
the
the
Ignis.
fire.
Fire
element.
element.
That's my fire.
Why is it blue?
Do you
You're
want to
the one that bought the minis.
Yeah.
But you have one.
You
that's
find me a
closer
better
to
fire
that.
elemental, I'll use it.
You know what? There's such a thing as blue flame.
Actually, do y'all have a little candle?
That's funny.
Okay.
This looks like a xenomorph with wings.
exactly.
Actually, I was gonna
Oh, by the way.
It's on our side,
say, there might be something in the.
but it can sit down because
that-
Nah, this is fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna point out here too. Like,
No,
there's
you can do this, Kai. There's your blue
This
thing.
dude's top heavy.
have its way.
This little, like, again, this
Hey,
is
I'm right here,
this is just me playing around with Dungeon
and I'm
Draft.
all heavy.
So these little bodies coming out of the wall here, this thing, that's all just me trying to like, oh, let's flavor it up a little bit,
Oh,
and then
okay.
being in a rush and not
I
bothering.
got one for you.
And that's also this. It's fine. He's there.
It's good, yeah.
Okay.
It's good enough. It could be a red token for all I care. I have one of those.
That actually,
Anyway, so
so that's not a detour or a do to go through.
no, and it's
Okay.
probably not water either, so much as it is like glistening sweat and
Oh God.
extrusions from various
Extrusions.
bodies. But yeah, the walls, the floor, everything. So as you guys step into this, it's spongy,
Ew.
and you do feel some half-hearted attempts to grab at you. That's great.
Wings, please. That's right.
So yeah, okay. Yeah,
Jimmy just like has a sneer of disgust, and he's just kicking like the little things that are trying to grab.
okay.
It's fucking weirded out. This is just not cool, man.
Yeah, it really isn't.
Fucking squishy human people.
So as you kick at one of them, it grabs at you. So I don't care how you want to try to get away from that, what stat or trait you want to use, but give me a roll.
Okay.
I do have a Darth Maul mini.
Yeah, that'd be Dex. Like
Okay.
he'd just be trying to.
Yeah.
That's 12 plus stuff.
Okay. Yeah, you successfully kick it aside.
Okay.
Good thing.
Yeah, it occurred to me that maybe that was not a great idea to get going.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah, for sure.
Well, let's go.
Yeah, Ignis is just gonna like ping pong between the walls, basically.
Setting the whole thing on fire.
Like a kid going down, touching the halls like this.
Yeah.
The ceiling is covered too. That would.
Oh.
You're free to do it, but that is going to put you in a flaming hallway with stuff that will fall off on fire onto everybody. Just think about it. Like, just think about it logical. Like, I love that notion, but this stuff will catch fire, as we've learned.
Yeah.
Right, and it will burn. Yeah.
And that might be an issue because anything within 5 feet catches fire with my elemental. So how big is this hallway?
About-
like a gust of wind
I
going
mean,
after,
it's
like,
it's a little bit wider than 5 feet at its widest.
That means he's got. It'd need to be
Yeah.
10 feet. So
Yeah.
he's setting fire to both sides. He goes last.
You're gonna burn it down behind you.
Yeah.
Burning down the house.
How long does he stay out?
An
For a
hour.
day.
An hour.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if
Um,
you
You
send
can
him down the
dismiss him.
hall and have him do a gust of wind to extinguish it?
That's right. See? That's
Wait, let me see if I can do it more than once a day, though.
Do you have create water?
You
or
can spend
anything
2
like
key
that?
points to do it. It's shit, I forget what the trait was called, but you could definitely do it again.
Okay.
No, I got rid of a lot of. I have like Thunder Wave.
Oh yeah, so I got that one too. I think
I don't have a whole lot that's not gonna just.
Okay, how about this?
obliterate most of
How about I just tell him to run down the hallway as far as he will go, and once he gets out of sight, I'm gonna leave it up to you
Okay.
I like that.
because
So he's running out in front of y'all.
yeah, he's just gonna go down the hallway in front of us
As fast
and
as you can.
yeah,
It even has
Okay.
a little jail back
just
here.
burn,
It
burn.
sure does.
Did you make it?
And then
I did. I 3D printed
I'm
it.
assuming that we cannot see around this corner anyway, so
Correct.
Thank you.
Yeah.
once he gets to that point,
Yeah.
it's all up to you.
Yeah. What you can see is over here, somehow inexplicably, there's a nest with a couple of Remoras eggs in it. Um,
Those get torched along the way.
yeah.
Sorry, Zeph.
I mean,
Love you too.
apologize to Yuki. I don't care.
She doesn't have to have a shower tonight, but she has to go to bed soon, so she has to go get changed to get ready for bed, like I said.
Okay. So here's the thing: being fair both to the intent of what you're trying to do, while also still preserving a little bit of what I'm trying to do. This mass of flesh is not like. Again, it's a whole collective thing as opposed to just a piece of it that's kept away. And as the fires start to catch, they burn. But then the wall of flesh, the writhing wall of flesh, begins to extrude various fluids to put out the flames.
Extra moist wall of flesh.
It is a very, very, very moist.
It's moister than an oyster.
It's the moistest wall.
It's El Moister. Yes, Larry Moister. So yeah, I mean, it's not like you haven't done any damage, but I'm not gonna let that.
So it's
happen
safe
quite
for
like
us.
that,
It's
right?
safe for us to like. More importantly, we're not creating a hollow inferno
Yeah,
for us
correct.
to travel.
I was
through.
wrong before.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
That was my big concern is that we just fuck ourselves.
Well, I'm just trying to react, and then I think it through and like, what would this
Yeah.
really look like, and moreover, like what's around the corner. I don't know.
That is portentous music that you've got going.
Yeah,
Jim.
you
It
kinda
is
do
quite
know.
portentous.
I'll
Someone
make
knows.
it
If
more
anyone at
intense.
this table
You
knows.
extrude the music a bit.
No.
Zeph will whip out his little detective notepad and I'll write down Mad Wanker equals Larry Moister ?
Oh, the Mad Fapper?
Yeah, Mad Vapor, yeah. To be investigated later.
What do you call a place where monks live? A cloister. This is a moister
This is a
cloister.
moister cloister.
This is it's definitely a moister cloister.
And I'm leaving the chat.
I'm pretty sure. That... No, we finally discovered who leads Bartertown.
A moister cloister.
Yeah. All right, so he goes on ahead. Just for the sake of expediency, because we did burn a lot of time up front.
Let's see what you did there.
Okay, so as you guys, I mean, I take it y'all are progressing through it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if it's not dangerous, okay.
Okay.
When I say it's not dangerous, if
So-
it's not like a flaming wall.
So here's how it goes. All right, we're gonna go around in a circle.
that?
Mandy, at one point the wall attempts to grab you. So how do you get away from it? You can do it however you want, but I need a check for it.
So, still shillelagh, so I'm gonna whack at it.
Okay, so what's your? So if you're whacking at it, give me strength.
Seems to be a thing here.
Yeah. Just
Whacking
like the
at it.
Mad Fapper.
Whacking in the moister cloister.
Yeah.
I swear. It's like playing with a bunch of 12-year-olds.
What's leaking from the ceiling?
It's nothing. It's being
What's putting the
extruded.
flames out?
What's not being extruded at this point?
Secretions are being extruded.
Yes,
You said strength, didn't you?
I did.
Ah, shit, I want something else, huh?
Then yeah.
That's alright.
I'm the Grand Wizard Bukaki.
You want
3.
Okay, it grabs Shaglin, the wall, and starts ferrying her down the tunnel. You guys have a very short amount of time to react, like a very short amount of time to react.
I'll grab her and try to anchor myself and pull her
And
back.
Jimmy's
Okay.
just shooting at the wall.
Okay, so that's going to be strength from you.
Okay.
You're shooting at the wall. It seems to do almost nothing.
No, I mean like the bits that are holding her. I'm like shooting at the hand grabby parts, not just like randomly.
Okay, what are you shooting with?
Fireball.
It's really moisture close.
It's almost like I'm trying to survive. I would just, just kidding. Strength check. Oh, that's going to be a 23.
Okay, yeah, cool.
22,
so,
sorry.
you successfully pull her away. Mandy, give me dexterity.
5. I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna use one of my luckies.
Okay.
5.
Take 1 point. Take 1 point of moist handsy damage.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay. You guys make your way further down.
It's like a high school movie.
And Zeph, one of them reaches out and
We're
grabs
still
you.
lucky for that.
Rather, grabs at you.
I would like to, using my training as a monk to try to be ahead of the moment. I would
Okay.
like to, insightfully try to,
Okay.
anticipate the move
Sure. I'll allow it.
so that I may survive the swing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So insight? Question mark? That's a soft 20, if so.
Okay, yeah.
So 13 plus 7.
The sound of you moving out of the way. All right. You successfully avoid it. Evie is up next, right? We're just going in a circle. Each one of you guys is going to get grabbed at. You're being grabbed at. What do you do?
Dodge roll.
Okay, love it.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, just make that straight up dexterity or acrobatics.
Yeah, let's go with acrobatics.
Yes, let's.
Oh, yeah.
19 plus 7.
Yeah, okay, I think that'll do. Yeah, as it reaches out at you, it's like in Indiana Jones ducking under the thing. It's just whoop, but it's a lot more graceful than that because you're not a 55-year-old man. Dylan.
Because it's a monastery, I'm gonna dodge it like.
I love how
I
you
know
got,
they're going
I love how
for
you got
something.
up
Okay.
to demonstrate.
Okay, that's good.
Back in the next.
So that's
Is that a dex save? Because I
Dang
Sure.
it, I had my
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
It's supposed to take damage. I keep forgetting that. It takes damage for attacking
dang.
me.
What'd you get?
I might have gotten molested. I got a 10.
You
Gotta
got
watch
yeah,
out
so
for
You
we
got a
that
gotta
15.
damage.
You got a 15.
It's gonna get you.
How did I do?
Flash of genius.
okay.
I
Okay.
got a 15.
You got a 15.
I played.
Before I can add 5 to any ability check or save before he
Never
tells us
did.
whether or not it works.
Yeah.
GI
Okay.
shit.
So
I'm just kidding.
you hear as you dodge out of the way, you hear it's almost like a separate voice
That's wrong.
in your head that says, "Not like that, like this," and you follow the advice of the voice and successfully evade it. Okay, you guys make your way.
Mark that down.
Yeah, please.
I'm sorry I didn't do that for you. I could have done that for you. I don't know if it would have helped with a 9, but.
Wait, what? Let's see. Shaglin's that's first, and then Zeph.
Yep.
Is the way we went. What did I do last?
Actually, Jimmy was
You're
first because
on.
Jimmy was the first one to get
Jimmy was
grabbed.
first.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just put them on the mouth, whatever that is.
Well, and it wasn't like as you guys passed a certain point. It was just this
Right,
is the
right,
easiest way
this
to
is
do it.
kind of-
Imagine that
Oyster
almost
right there.
happening right on top of each other, right? Okay. Cool.
What is
So
it? Organically, which
Well,
makes
maybe
sense in
Sarlacc.
this environment. Everything's organic.
Ooh.
No!
Oh, where's that
another-
baby?
it's
Where's
another-
that baby?
it's another Biblo. This one is just as disgusting as the rest of them. Only it's almost like you feel like it's further gone. Okay, so the first one that you encountered had been just born. It was super squishy. The next couple were not squishy at all. This one is. It almost looks like it's nearing the end of its very limited life, just based on what it is. It can, a thing that's this misshapen can only live for so long. It's got guts on the outside.
So we should just curb stomp it and move on.
Or the flame elemental can just burn
Yeah.
it.
That's what I was gonna
And
say.
Yeah,
in
that's
honor of the election cycle, I'm gonna have them kiss hands and,
Touch
Okay.
babies.
I'm gonna shake babies. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Kiss hands and
All
touch
right.
babies.
Yeah, so
Oh, shake
I guess I'm
hands.
gonna do a save
Yeah.
against that.
Kiss hands, shake babies.
I got you.
Okay.
Never shake the baby. We used
Um,
to do that to Jillian when she was
Wow.
no, like she was older.
shook
We would
Jillian?
So
she was
I thought she was
older.
like 6.
We would mess with her.
This
She would be
is
like,
streaming live.
Yeah.
This is evidence. This is gonna play in
Seriously.
court.
I
So
know.
you shake
I
it,
hope
or
CPS
rather,
isn't
Ignis
watching.
shakes it,
Good Lord.
and it's
Yeah.
on fire, but it's not quite
Why?
dead. As it moves past, because it's small, it can move through. And it comes towards Jimmy, and let's just go ahead and roll initiative, shall we?
No. Okay. Ooh, I do that with advantage. Hey.
16, baby.
What do I add for this one?
Fucking give up 20.
Whatever.
She was my center.
Plus. That's right.
You should.
Plus
15.
Natural 20, so 23 for Zeph.
I think that's just a W.
9.
What's that?
A W. You win.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
15.
I mean, I have advantage for
Oh,
Jimmy,
yeah.
for
roll
initiative.
16.
My dad
Plus that dog.
roll like
9.
today.
Oh, did you try that one?
Not yet. That's the next one.
It's given good
Well,
vibes. so I think it should
fortuitously.
be more.
Zeph, you're up.
Well, you know, I think Jimmy and I have kind of bonded at this point, you know, and I see the baby coming for my new little buddy. I mean, he just asked me for uppies. That's an important part in relationship. You know what I mean? So, right? So
You're gonna-
I'm gonna like monk shit off the wall, just kind of, you know, Superman punch it from around them if I can
Okay.
get by them, you know. So I'll just kind of like bounce off the wall. Oh, but there are writhing arms on the wall.
Yeah.
I'll, if I need to make a save or whatever to
You do. Let's make it dexterity, since
Okay.
you're already performing something, or you can go acrobatics.
Okay.
How close did you come to me?
Well, ooh, that is a 3.
That's an 8. I don't know
So
if that's going to help, but
How frequently can you do that?
5 times a day.
Holy shit.
an 8. Okay.
I-
Well, I have a
I-
plus
I-
6, so that's 14.
That helps
Okay.
tremendously. Yeah. So
Perfect. Awesome.
I think too, with the hallway being a little bit bigger than 5 feet, I'll give you guys. You've got some wiggle room. Do cool shit, and I'll let it happen. Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna attack it, I suppose. Huh?
Yes.
Alright.
So unarmed attack. That is 12 plus 6 for 18.
Yeah, that'll hit. No, it won't. Yes, it will. Yes, it will.
For 7 points of damage.
The poor thing just kind of smushes.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Just kind of come down on the top of it.
Yeah.
And then it looks at us. It looks up and says, "I know what you did. Remember the names. I shall return."
Elminster?
That's Kargoth. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So
Praise Gargoth.
at this point, like honestly, like the only stuff I'm gonna throw at y'all is stuff that's just gonna be there for flavor and to kind of gross you out, which I think I've done enough of. So, you get to the end of the cave, and what you see,
Wait.
number one,
Over here?
yeah, you'll be there.
Do we
Um,
pass that little
You
feature,
do,
or
yeah, sure.
okay?
Do you want to try to find something in it?
Well, we don't know which way is which.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you walk through the back, through it, and you see that it's kind of a cavern looping around in on itself. The back is
Careful about
filled
flames
with
far off your butt.
just a stew of bodily fluids, bile. The smell
Ew.
itself is enough to just drive you insane almost. But just every bodily fluid that you can imagine
They're already
extruding
insane.
has been extruded into this. It's not something that you want to wade into.
Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll turn around then.
Yeah, Jimmy's up there with his freaking flamethrowers. Probably already set everything on fire.
As you guys get closer to the end of this corridor, Shaglin, you start
It's
to
not up
feel.
front.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what order you guys are in. Okay. Shaglin, you start to feel a. There it is again. There's a resonance, and every step you take, the resonance grows, and becomes harder and harder to ignore. Right. This isn't like a slight tickle in the back of your throat. It's a full-on cough, to use that metaphor. And as you come around the last corner, what you're going to see is not what I'm going to put on the TV. What you see is this large cavern. Okay, it's almost like the writhing flesh stops at the end of this tunnel and peters out a little bit, so that as you come out of the tunnel, it's still ringed with this stuff. But it's it's stopped and you've got an open cavern, and above, like at the top of the cavern, there's this enormous rift, like not even a portal, but like a tear in space and time itself. You see flashing lights and colors coming through it. You think you can hear almost like an if you could hear an absence, that's what you would hear. It's a tear in space and time that does not need to be there. And as you lay eyes on it, that resonance. Yes.
All my rolling was supposed to be opposite.
It sure was. It's
Okay.
fine. I mean, what happened?
And you've been rolling like shit all night.
I know.
You took a point of moist handsy damage. So
Dang it.
maybe you'd have avoided that, but you didn't. And in the middle of this thing is the source of all of it. It is a creature of, there are mounds of flesh, and all of it is almost a little too sexual in nature. It's almost cringy. It's covered in, you know where I'm going. It's covered.
wet nurse.
It is. It's covered in breasts and tentacles, and part of it has come out and formed an organ that looks vaguely phallic but also ovarian at the same time, and it appears to be impregnating a woman laying on a slab in the middle of this cavern.
Oh my god.
The wet nurse herself is surrounded by acolytes, so 4 women. Think of that image that I sent you guys. They are washing her and but also like oiling her at the same time, you know what I mean? There's like supplying, like maybe that puddle they're going and just grabbing and,
Yeah.
you know, moistening
like
her.
supplicants.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Signing off now.
yeah.
So this
No.
sounds like a
You're like,
perfect
I might
opportunity
need to.
for us
He's
to stop
21.
and put
He's
the
all
kid to bed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We're gonna go put the kid to bed
Yeah.
on that note, and then I'm gonna grab a beer.
And I'm gonna grab
We
margarita.
need
I'm
a
gonna
cute
grab-
little intermission card for the stream. You know? Oh, sweet.
And I'm gonna grab Pepto Bismol. So
The wet nurse.
I didn't buy this, and I need everybody to know that. This was a gift from a really weird but amazing person that was part of a game called Kingdom Death. And it was just a concept. It's just an art piece. It was not something that ever had rules. But I always thought that it should, because it's just repulsive. It's repugnant.
Yeah, it's
it's awful. It's
disgusting.
everything that Kingdom Death kind of stands for. So I started writing rules for it a long time ago, and then I gave Kingdom Death away to that guy right there, because he's a fucking weirdo. And but so yeah, feel free to take a closer look at the model. It's actually missing its tail, but there are details here that are just horrendous, absolutely horrendous. It's suckling a child. It's got a hoo-ha on its back. It's got a what's it. It's very phallic while also ending in the face of a baby.
Yikes. That's pretty nasty.
It is.
That is grotesque.
Isn't it though? Again, weird timing on you joining the party, right? Slightly weird timing.
Okay, my character is still alive. We're doing good.
So yeah, my friend James in Utah, who I don't know if we might have played with him either online or over stream or I don't know, whatever. He's been in and out of a bunch of different games I've played.
Uh-huh.
And my son is also watching the stream, so
Oh wow.
we got
love that.
we got some viewers. Yeah, right. Yeah, Mandy was like, "How old's your son? Maybe he should sign off." And I was like, "He's 21.
Yeah,
he's all
he's-
right. You know, he's totally fine." He has also played Kingdom Death. Yes, yes. Yes. I'm gonna grab some cookies. Hey, Venture.
Or a Prozac.
Prozac?
Prozac.
It sounds like a fucking yummy icy drink that makes you feel better.
Hey, are our mics muted on the stream? They are? Okay. Because if not, they just heard me pee. I just realized. Okay, good. I was and I was like, oh shit, I see a green light.
You're like,
Like
Dad, are
we
you
didn't stream it, we
pissing?
just recorded it, and he was like, I was editing it, and I just realized that I took the mic with me when I was in the bathroom.
That's so funny.
Good thing we're not pushing straight to YouTube, man.
Yeah, right?
Get a channel strike right off the bat. How'd your channel get banned? Well, we were...
We were peeing on stream. I mean,
Ah!
You were peeing.
my stream made it to the stream.
We were streamers.
Never mind the whole wet nurse and the. Yeah, none of that was an issue.
Yes.
Which ones do you prefer?
I'm not the biggest fan of watermelon flavored stuff, but everything else looks good.
The watermelon or what?
Right there.
I'm not the biggest fan of watermelon. Okay.
Careful, we're gonna move us back in time. That's why we usually don't touch
Oh,
anything.
I was like, because we have one at home on our bookshelf, but we always set it to like important dates that are coming up. And I was like, what if that's like an important date? I don't want to touch it
It's
and change
not,
it.
well, at least not that I know of. It could be. So, okay. I need the acolytes. This kit, the little vinyl sticky kits was one of the first things that Mandy bought. And initially I looked at it and I was like,
Yeah.
invaluable.
Really?
Oh man. I mean, because if you don't have a mini for something, you don't play it.
What'd you get? You get the
And
little
this
cake cross
is just,
cookies?
you know, now you got little
Those are
tokens
awesome.
and you can make them whatever you want, and some of them are permanent, like
Oh.
Strugglesworth Jr. and Jarnathan, and some of them are not. So I want them four corners. She'll be just over here getting fucked. Yeah, baby, I like you.
How many we got?
Two. Dad Halen and Fenrir.
That's my son.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's my Dad Halen is my best friend James. He lives in Salt Lake City, and then Faneron is my brother. My son.
Your son? That's so cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's 21, so it's okay. Mandy was like, maybe we should tell your son to stop watching. I was like, he's fine. He's an adult. We're okay.
Yeah, like grown-up son.
Yeah.
It's so funny because I was like, doesn't he have? We were talking about Halloween earlier. I was like, doesn't he? Might have kids? And he was like, yeah, grown. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy. It's wait, I have a 21-year-old daughter. Okay, yeah, that totally makes
Yeah,
sense.
that checks out.
We all played Unsettled, right? And then
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
And Caleb said he's been to your house too. I don't know if we came over for something at one
you
point.
did.
Yeah, I
You
don't
did. That was
remember.
back when I think it was back when I was in the apartment.
Mhm. Yep.
Y'all might have come over and played Kingdom Death.
I think so.
Explains why I haven't seen him since.
He actually, he worked his senior year in high school. He worked at Six Flags all summer to save money to
that's
buy Kingdom Death.
No,
that's-
So
he bought a
that's-
PlayStation, then he bought Kingdom Death.
That's definitely what we played then.
That's
Yeah.
For
amazing.
sure. Yep.
Baby.
That's also dedication. That's some serious dedication to go work all summer to buy a board game.
I mean,
That's fantastic. I love that. I mean, I don't love the game that much, but.
We on our last run we had Mandy and Jason both on vacation, I think. And we had like 4 or 5 days of just Kingdom Death, and we finally figured it out. We got to land in year 15.
oh wow.
I mean, we did better than I had ever done before, and I got the feeling like we probably could have taken it all the way to the end, because we finally understood how like all this shit stacks up,
Yeah.
and how maybe it's not important to armor everybody as much as it is to get this guy these abilities,
Yeah.
or to get this set of abilities, right?
The rest of the stuff that I need to hang the cameras on the screen tonight.
Perfect.
Just in time.
Yes. the last 2 cameras got here just like an hour before y'all did.
Oh, really?
Super quick. Okay.
No, of course.
But at any point y'all want me to get out the other snacks. I haven't gotten them out yet.
So, all right, welcome to part 2. Are we back?
The rest of your life, we are back.
Okay, cool. Brought to you by Elegoo Extruders and 3D printers. So I'm okay with the distance there in terms of you guys walking into the cavern. Again, this is just there to be fucking weird. That's all. It's not there to be an accurate representation. But think about this as a space that you can move freely in. There isn't writhing flesh everywhere, despite what's on the actual TV itself.
Jimmy really wanted to slide down the teeth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sure, go ahead.
V.
Now, as you guys walk in, the wet nurse is entirely consumed with the act of impregnation and does not seem to pay attention to y'all at all. The acolytes, on the other hand, absolutely do. So let's all go ahead and roll initiative. And then if we could, just to make it easy on me, we're going to go around the circle, starting with Jason.
10.
Got it.
13.
Got it.
Oh wait, am I still doing opposite?
No, it's fine because everybody's crazy at this point. It doesn't matter.
Another nat 20 for 23.
Cool.
God damn. Man, eager to get
11.
Initiative's where I shine.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm just slapping stuff. But I'm the first one to slap stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
First one, take your name.
How can he slap?
How could she slap? I love that clip.
Really nice job,
How
guys.
could she slap?
Okay.
And then there's Jimmy.
Womp, 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 womp. It makes
if you
sense. He's got
guys-
the shortest legs.
If you guys want to position yourselves a little bit more squarely, or you know, I'll say that as close as you are is where that's Evie's fig leading. But if you guys want to arrange yourselves really quick, you're more than welcome to before we start properly.
What about the elemental?
Yeah. Did he survive the trip?
It's been an hour. Or he's out for an hour.
Out for an hour total.
Okay, we're coming close to the end of it, but I'll give him a turn.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. If you want to roll for that.
So we just all like did everybody just fan out when we
16.
came in?
Sure.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Everybody had to get a look at this.
Like, holy shit, did you see
Yeah,
that?
can you all move back, dog back a little bit? Yeah, thank you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, perfect. Yeah, all right, Zeph, you're up.
Okay.
Will you pull Iggy in alongside or behind dog?
So I think Zeph is going to. I definitely have enough movement.
You're all
Sorry.
wrong.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and run up to this one. I'll come over here. And unarmed strike. Yes. Which is 8 plus 6 for 14.
That will hit.
Okay. And then I'll hit for 4 damage.
Okay.
Second unarmed strike. 16 plus 6, 22 for another 4 damage.
Love it.
And then I will flurry of blows. First one is a natural 20.
That's going to hit.
Wow.
So then that is... Where is my flurry of blows? Oh, it's under bonus actions. So that's 11 plus 6. So 17 damage
Okay.
for the first one. Second, pop. 17 plus 6, which is 23. That will hit.
Yep.
For 6 damage.
Okay.
So you slide up. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So as you do that, she turns at you, and she's like, grabs her mat that she's been washing it with, and she fucking twirls it up, and she
Oh.
whaps at you really quick.
Can I attempt to dodge it or?
You won't need to. It's cool. It's just a reaction.
Got it.
And she missed, so
Okay.
you're good. All right.
That's what happens when everything's covered in lube.
Yeah. So that brings us to Evie.
Okay.
Is this a Diddy party? Oh, nice.
Oh,
There's
no.
baby oil everywhere.
It's not that gross.
Oh, got him.
I'm going to go to the acolyte on the other side. And
Wait.
Yeah,
5,
I'll
10,
use
15,
my
20, 25, 30. I'm sorry? You have 30 or 35?
wait.
Speed of 30.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, so yeah, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, or where you are here.
That one's fine.
You don't have enough, to get to anybody.
You got a longbow though.
I
You do have a
that.
longbow. Unfortunately,
Probably
no.
have to back up 5 feet
Yeah,
in order to not be
Be there.
threatened.
Yeah.
Okay,
or an attack of opportunity.
gotcha. Okay,
No,
so
we'll have
stay
to
a little
down
bit of a
close,
distance so I can use my range. And I'll use my longbow on that acolyte.
Number
And
3.
Bum, bum, bum.
First one's a 7.
Plus,
Longbow.
Plus 9,
It's
that'll
plus
hit.
9.
that'll hit, yeah.
Right, and then I get 2 attacks.
You do, but you have to roll your damage for the first hit.
Oh, that's
Or you don't
right.
have to. You can roll both attacks back to back if you want to. That's fine. It just,
That might be easier to keep a track. Okay, so 8 is this one. This one's the 8. Ugh, 1.
So you hit for 5 damage.
Plus 4. Yeah.
Plus 4. 5.
Did you have Savage Attacker?
Yes,
Did
yes,
you,
but I
did you
can't.
reroll that 1?
That might just be for melees, but yeah, you might have something to where you can re-roll 1 damage dies.
Savage attacker. Where's that at?
Once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice twice and use either roll against the target. So yeah, if you want to re-roll that, you're welcome to, and you can use either one. So it doesn't matter.
Okay, so
Yeah.
reroll the damage.
So at least you hit it for 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
You get advantage on
jail
damage.
because that was bad.
That's nice.
Dude, I was looking through her character sheet earlier.
Okay,
80
7.
bucks.
All right.
Yeah,
so
no
7
kidding.
plus 4,
I'm looking at it right now. It's crazy.
Okay, so this one's a 7 plus
So-
the 4.
So 11 damage. A little better. All right, love it. And then your second attack.
And my second attack. 11.
Yep, that'll hit. Soft 20.
Are we calling it soft 20 now?
Soft, dirty, whichever. I don't care.
And then
20.
5 for damage.
I
plus
like
the
30
9.
better.
So 9. Awesome.
Soft just sounds
a
like
sad,
"Aw,
soft
poor guy."
Limp
So-
20.
Limp
Um,
20.
Flaccid 20.
Oh.
That's-
It
yeah.
it turns to you as you hit it.
Then
It
you
starts
gotta
to
make it a
whirl up its
hard
towel
20.
and sees that you're too far away. So it opens its mouth and wails an unholy hymn at you. So I need you to give me a wisdom save.
That's a 20, right?
Yep.
Wisdom.
And you're at +2 for that.
7. So 9.
Okay, cool. Takes 12 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
What did you drop?
What are you doing down there?
One of my
Oh.
dice fell.
Oh.
Damn it.
Trying to get advantage?
Going to the left. Oh, just kidding.
Right?
There it is. Can't find it.
That's what I've heard.
Let me know when you're ready and I can just push this over your way, okay?
Okay.
Ah!
All right, that brings us
Something
to
bit me!
Shadowland.
Alright. I'm going to cast Stellar Bodies at level 4.
Okay.
Basically, for those who don't know, that's going to create 2 small stars that orbit me. They orbit me. They twinkle pleasantly, shedding a dim light in a 10-foot radius centered on me. They protect me. If a creature within 5 feet of me hits me with a melee attack, they have to take a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 points of radiant damage per each. But when I decide, I can then use these stars basically as comets, exploding, shooting stars, and
Fucking guided
Okay.
missiles.
guided missiles, So I'm going to go ahead and cast that. So I have these stars around me at the moment.
It's Laszlo's kidney stones, only the celestial edition.
Exactly.
Got it.
Oh yeah.
Anything else?
And then as
Oh, we're in combat. Combat and music.
and
Crank up that Diddy music.
I'm just gonna move a little closer, but that's about it right now.
Okay. Cool. Dylan.
That's a bonus action. I'm going to rage.
Okay.
And then... Let's see. Yeah. And then roll up on this guy in reckless attack.
Okay.
Fuck. Double nat ones.
I can't do anything for you there. That's
Wow.
a 1 in 400 chance. Just so
You
you
just
know.
got impregnated, buddy.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Dog's gonna have puppies.
Condom broke.
So
You're getting puppies.
it laughs at you as you you're roaring and raging, and it comes over.
So you
You
gotta
come
hit.
over, and it just kind of laughs. And so take, I'm gonna call it 4 points of psychic damage, and then it is going to whip at you with its towel as a reaction, and it is going to miss. These towels just fucking suck.
Towels fucking suck.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to use my second attack.
Yes.
Oh, man.
And if I do it at a level 4.
That's going to be a 17 plus 6.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit. You know what's funny is if I kept the sanity mechanics, that would
I think that'd be
Because y'all were all going to go insane when you saw this thing.
Nobody's
Just like,
close
fuck it,
enough
whatever.
because it's
Okay, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be just right under it. That's
It's
awesome.
going to be a 4 plus 3 plus 2. So 9 damage.
Okay.
And that's it for dog.
All right, cool. That brings it to me. Okay, the acolyte that is top left is that guy is going to just keep on the path and whip at dog.
Just keep whipping. Just
It's
keep
gonna
whipping.
miss,
It's gonna
and
whip it.
it's going to sing at Zeph. So Zeph, give me a wisdom save.
Okay.
And it's gonna be like, oh, poor me.
It's not your everyday
Um,
siren.
It's a 9 plus 4,
Plus 4.
13.
That's fail. 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
No, it's too slow.
The second one is going to come around. Where's
I'm
my-
at 8 hit points right now. So
You're at 8?
I'm at 8. Yes.
Oh,
That's
shit.
insane.
Well, what the fuck?
Yeah, because we didn't rest. We haven't
Oh,
rest,
this is
right?
leftovers. Shit, I wish I'd known, man. I thought we were
Yeah.
walking around at full health. I should have healed you.
No, that's okay.
It is until this guy attacks you.
Yeah, it's okay
No,
until I'm dead.
she's not attacking
I
you,
mean,
she's coming back to
you know, I think Zeph would be fine giving his life trying to defend the monastery. So, I'm okay with it. Whatever happens.
Here's the thing. Shaglin's lost too many people.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Shaglin is not okay.
At least he didn't get
Fourth
attached
one.
to this one.
Damn, that is cold.
We just bonded. over
That
the
is
last
cold.
What
one.
happens when you learn their names?
Right.
6 plus 8. Yeah, so
Mark
the last
to
one
death.
wanders over to you, Evie, swats out with her towel, and hits you for
If I die, Yuki might gain sentience
14.
though. Like,
14 damage.
like a little ninja fairy.
and then I need you to roll a Constitution save. You're at plus 6 on that.
19.
I
Okay,
should
cool,
have
you
said
passed.
something.
No,
I didn't.
oh,
I wasn't thinking.
yeah, you're good. Okay. That is their turn, which brings us to Jimmy.
Jimmy! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I go to here and then I go. Whoop!
Would you miss
Oh,
step?
Ignis didn't.
I sure the fuck did!
Nice.
Ignis will be up next.
I misty
Okay.
stepped my ass over there using my racial Fey touched misty step, baby. And then I turn around
The power of
and
grace.
I get to fucking work on patching you up.
Nice. Okay.
And once per long rest, I can do this to each person once per long rest. And I'm going to, where'd it go? Come on, where's my healing thing? It's my newest, coolest trick. I can heal people. Here we go, healer healing. As an action, you can spend one use of a, and by the way, Misty Step is bonus action.
Yeah, gotcha.
As an action, you can spend one use of a healer's kit to tend to a creature and restore 1d6 plus 4 HP plus HP equal to the number of their hit dice.
Which I have 8 hit dice.
So 8 HP for your hit dice plus 4 is 12 plus a d6 is another 3. So you get 15
15. All right, thank you.
HP. It's not the mostest in the world,
It's
but
okay. 23 of
he's a
51 now.
yeah, he's not a cleric.
Thank
Alright,
you.
so I've done that on you now.
Does anybody have any potions? Healing potions?
Yes, there is one healing potion left in the bag.
Greater or what?
It is... And somebody has Hellish Review.
Well, and occasionally,
Yes, it is a greater healing. Where the fuck did I
at
put
some
it?
point, Shaglin still has this healing spirit that she doesn't know how to control.
Very good point. Thank you.
There it is, Potion of Greater Healing.
Dr.
Yes.
Allosaurus.
Yeah,
Dr.
my
Allosaurus.
doctor healing Allosaurus
That's right.
without the lab coat because we couldn't find a lab coat to fit him.
PhD. Pretty huge dinosaur.
More like Allosaurus, and the L stands for lab coat. All right. Cool. Is that what Jimmy's doing?
That's, yeah.
Bonus action makes it. Okay,
yep.
cool. Got it. That brings us to Ignis.
Ignis. Okay. Ignis has a speed of 50,
Love it.
so he's gonna get here. Multi-attack.
He's gonna give him a big hug.
Pretty much. He gets 2 touch attacks
Okay.
plus 6 to hit.
Okay.
That's gonna be 19 total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And it's always the ones I don't expect to use. Actually, I do have those. Never mind. 2d6.
Cast you. You need to be cast.
That's gonna be 8 damage total.
Got it.
And then his second touch attack. It's gonna be dirty 20.
Okay, that'll hit.
That is gonna be 9 total.
Ooh, okay. So she turns to Ignis and sings its unholy hymn, and it's completely ineffective because it's a fire elemental.
He ain't got no ears!
She doesn't get the wash mat for the moment. It's a reaction, so cool. That brings us back to Zeph.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and can I get here? Is that all right?
It's not disengaging, but just rotating.
Yeah.
How are you doing it?
Well,
Through Jimmy's spot?
yeah,
Definitely
Jimmy's
Through Jimmy's
small.
spot? Oh, yeah. That's absolutely
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it was right here, right? Yeah.
Right.
Small with an O.
Yeah, through Jimmy's spot.
Are you
And then the last move
facing
that
that
she...
dude or are you facing the...
No, I'm facing.
Yeah, I'll give it. And as a
Okay.
matter of fact, like
I was like,
there's kind of like I blurred some lines between reactions and opportunity attacks with these characters specifically in terms of like how often they're able to do stuff. So I'm gonna say that it didn't. Yeah, you got through it just fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, technically I was never with more than 5 feet away from it. So, because I passed through his space.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Then
yeah.
what I said doesn't matter. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
So I'll dude. So I'll attack with advantage
Yeah.
because I'm flanking with dog.
Number 1.
So that's 2 6s plus 6 is 12.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
That'll hit? Okay. So that will be 4 plus 3, 7 points of damage. Second hit.
Hang on. You might want to save it. So as you
Yeah.
tell me what that looks like.
Didn't it just I don't know. It just lashed out a dog. However, it did. I want to. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Restaurant style.
With the the towel. Actually, I want to go ahead and I'll hit it, and on my retracting my fist for the second hit, I'll grab the towel, and then
right,
for my second hit. Yeah.
Right? And then her face flies off of her skull. And she, they're really effective towels when they hit.
Towels.
Jimmy's just
Cool,
looking at your towel in horror.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a really good thing. Good thing to bring up too. So give me a Constitution save.
Ooh. Okay. Constitution save is going to be a natural 20.
Yeah,
Rolling
okay.
hot
Good, man.
tonight.
That's your fucking dirty ass, gross wet nurse towel now.
He licks it.
Sweet.
Okay,
No,
puts it
no,
around his neck.
no, let's not.
He
I'm not touching that.
slaps you with it. Yeah.
The wet nurse throws up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Oh no, that's later. Okay, so y'all can go ahead and remove that one from the board if y'all want.
Okay.
And then you still have.
So it was one hit, so I have 2 hits, and then key points if I want to spend them on
Yeah,
my
and you
bonus
still got
action.
movement, plenty of it too.
Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and, oh, sorry, it wasn't an advantage. So the first one was 11. Plus 6 is
Is this after
17. I'm hitting the big
The
dude.
wet nurse.
The wet nurse.
The currently up until now engaged with impregnating the thing, wet nurse.
Yeah, the
Yes.
one that was completely forgetting about
Cool.
So that was a 17 to hit.
Got it. It's a 17 for initiative too. Hang tight. This here.
Oh, it wasn't even an initiative.
No, that's why I was like, no, go this way.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. What
You
was
gotta
your?
fuck with it earlier, sooner or later, right?
What was your to hit?
17.
Yeah. Sorry.
Doesn't hit?
Nope.
Okay.
She's all lubed up, bro. It's just kind of.
Flurry. Oh, no. I'm going to actually, for my bonus action. I can only flurry of blows. So I'll go ahead and flurry of blows. Rolled it with advantage again. Shouldn't have. The first one was 17. Plus 6 is 23.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay. For 8 plus 3, 11. And then the second for the flurry of blows is going to be, natural 1.
Yeah, that doesn't hit. Hang on. Also, so you hit it once.
I was trying to swing for the balls, but there's just so many.
There's so
out,
many
you
of
know?
them. What am I gonna do?
It's a Balchinian.
Oh God.
Ever watch the outtakes on that?
No.
Okay. As you hit it, and it just kind of moans.
Like it enjoyed it, kind of moans.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yikes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Really quick, how's everybody HP wise?
41.
23.
Okay.
Full.
Okay.
51.
Got it. All right. Not just deciding who I want to pick on. This is more about storytelling than fucking murdering people. Okay. You got anything else? That's it?
That's it.
Okay. That'll bring us to Evie.
Okay. So, still engaged with the one right in front of me.
Sure.
So I'm going to swing it with my short sword.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So first roll up to 12 plus a short sword is plus
Plus
7.
6. Yeah.
Hmm?
Short sword? Plus 6?
Minus 7.
Cool.
Those don't look like the wrong one.
Short sword, yeah, plus 7.
Roll with that. I had to update all your stuff, and I think I skipped the last row, so that's fine. What's that total?
12, 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet. Alright, and that one is a D6.
Oh, fuck yeah, that means you get advantage on your next one too.
Yep.
Alright, 3 plus short sword is plus 4, 7.
Evie fucks.
All right.
Alright, next one.
If you're hitting with your short sword again, you roll at advantage for this one.
Well, that was a 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, yeah. I mean, it's gonna be another point, right? Yeah. So that's full damage. So at least 9, and then another D6.
Okay. 2, 4, 6.
So 14 total. All right. Yeah. And
That's all of them, right?
That's your action. But as a bonus action, you can attack with your scimitar, but you can also nick with your scimitar as part of your action attack. So you got 2 attacks with your scimitar right now.
Okay, so then we'll do the nick.
Okay.
What does Nick do?
It's an extra attack.
Yeah.
What does it
If you have
It
expertise.
increases acrimony between 2 old friends.
Right?
Yes.
Alright, 11 plus the
If you have
scimitar is also
expertise-
plus 7.
Frankly, I
so
think
that's
That'll hit.
18.
Yep.
Then,
Or-
and it happens to have the
That's
next property,
Yes.
then you land a blow and you get to
1
use
plus
it again.
4, 5.
Okay. What's it look like as you kill this thing?
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. So made the initial 2 swipes with my short sword, amputating a arm,
Okay.
and then went to go do another swing with my scimitar and cut it across the chest, everything spilling out, and go.
I love it. I love it. The arm crawls away.
Is
Trailing
that arm
towel.
still holding that stupid towel?
Yeah. So we can take her off the board. So you still technically have a bonus action, which you can use to attack if you want to. You do whatever you want to with it. And you still have all your movement.
Well, let's. I'm like right next to the other guy that's right next to your fire element.
But yeah, if you move right there, then you get automatic advantage too.
Yep.
Alright, let's do that. So. 11.
You can roll it again.
It's going to hit.
But you might get a nat 20.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay, so.
All right. You
Was it
talked me
11?
into it.
No, that was a 2. So,
Okay.
we'll stick with the
So we're gonna take the 11 then,
plus
yeah.
7. And then that one's a d6 plus 4.
Because it's not opposite day.
2 and 4, so it'll be 6 damage.
6 damage? Got it. Okay. The wet nurse. Oh no. It
She was kind of aroused by what Zeph did, so is she really gonna attack him? I think she liked it.
I think
sometimes
she sees
pain
him
is
in-
pleasure, and sometimes they
I
see it
tried.
the other way.
I think she sees Zeph as a very like human-sized vibrator.
She's been hit one time, right?
Yikes.
Yeah.
Volunteer's tribute.
She's been hit one time.
She's been hit one time.
Okay. She casts about looking for her acolytes. She can't find any, and for the moment, she's still busy impregnating this thing. So I'm gonna say that it's gonna take the wet nurse 1 turn to fully disengage from that. So even though she's in initiative order, it's gonna take her a moment to get mobile. However, she is going to not any of that. That's later.
Uh-oh.
She's going to stomp the ground with her throbbing foot. I did write most of this when I was actually still playing Kingdom Death. Mike, you're the only one right up on her, right?
Right.
Give me a dex save real quick.
Sure.
Okay.
With pleasure. X. 4 plus 6 is 10.
Plus 5.
15.
Yeah, that'll pass. All right, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
This is why Jimmy's a support character.
Okay.
With a big ass flamethrower.
It's a supporting flamethrower.
Yeah. She's also going to kind of grab at herself and pull one of the biblos out, so the baby things, and she's going to fling it at Shaglin.
Ew.
And a plus
A baby bomb.
Oh, hang on.
Yep.
Ooh.
You see it coming,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of like step forward, and you fucking just put your staff up, and it goes, and like,
Nice.
you know, one of those splitting the bullet kind of moments.
Moses and the red baby.
Yes, but it's mostly purple and also gray. It's just entirely disgusting. Now, having that have happened,
Having that have happened.
well,
Well, that will in heaven been.
Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Wipe some baby
So
off her forehead.
Yeah.
no, I think I just went like this, up above. So and then I'm just gonna do like this.
You can pass.
Yep. So you can pass. Okay. Okay, good. And then, then I'm gonna look over. Yep, I'm gonna look over at Zeph. Cast as a bonus action, cast Healing Word at
thank you.
level 2.
Okay.
Not level 3, level 2. Sorry. Which is going to give you 2d4 plus 4. Oh, I should have let you roll it. 3 plus 4, so it's 7 at least.
That's okay. Thank you.
Alright, so then
It's bad juju to have a new party member die shortly after
Yeah,
a round.
right. It's
Yeah.
bad luck, I guess.
then
We have the worst luck with you guys.
Shaglin is going to look to Wet Nurse.
She
Hi.
waves at you 7 different times.
Turns out the whole time she was really
Hi.
nice. We
Yeah.
just disturbed her.
And right up under the center of her, Shaglin is going to cast Erupting Earth at level 4.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Which is choose a point you can see on the ground within range, which technically I see her.
Got it.
A fountain of churned earth and stone erupts in a 20-foot cube
Okay.
centered on that point.
Got it.
She'll have to do a dexterity saving throw of 16.
And so will Zeph.
No,
She's taking
she's
up
4.
20, more than 20.
She takes up 4 squares, right?
20-foot cube.
5, 10, 15, 20.
20-foot cube is just 5, 5, 5, or 5,
Four,
10,
no, it's
15.
4, 4,
oh,
4.
yeah.
It's 4 cubes.
I'm thinking squares, not cubes.
So am I.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 cubes. That's 20.
That 20-foot cube is
That's a
20
10-foot cube.
That's a 10-foot cube.
20-foot cube
10-foot
is
cube.
20 feet
That's a
on
10-foot
every
cube.
It's
side.
20 feet on every side, so
Yeah.
it would be 4 by 4.
Like
It's fine. My dex is super
4
high.
of them is
Yeah.
20 square feet,
Yeah.
but it's not 20 cubed feet.
Okay.
In other words, your spell is even more awesome than you thought it was.
Yes, it is.
But I mean, you could also center it to where she's in the corner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you
Center
center
more
it on the
towards
back.
her butt,
Yeah.
like where
That's not her butt.
this is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That's her front butt.
No,
Her
I'm saying
front
like this is
butt.
the front, like that front corner.
Yeah,
goes
okay.
back.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
So,
Or, well, I mean, if you scoot it up one, it still doesn't get me, but it'll get whatever she's trying to impregnate
yeah.
as well.
And that ought to really piss her off.
I mean, that's fair.
So, we're, yeah,
Do
it's
you
yours.
use
Yeah.
whatever you want.
Is that thing fucking?
Because at this point, I don't think that's human anymore. So, yeah.
Well,
bad.
it might be, but
Don't
it's
care. Like
carrying.
right in about there.
Got it.
area. Like right in there. So yeah, creature, like I said, has to make a dexterity saving throw
Okay.
and get a 16 or higher.
Got it. It does not. It's not a
Okay.
very dexterous giant
So
assemblage
it
of limbs and
takes
organs.
4d12.
Okay.
Additionally, the ground below it becomes difficult terrain, just in case you want to know about that.
It's really lubed up, difficult terrain.
Slippery when wet. I don't know why I'm doing it this way because I just need the tower. Just gonna use the tower because at this point my rolling sucks. Jeez, this sucks too. Alright, 9, 8, 5, and 2.
17 and 7, 24. Got it.
Bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage,
Oh,
if that matters.
it does not. Does not. That's good. That's good.
She got rocked.
She did. Don't rock the boat.
it
I
seemed
need
like
a dex
those were
save for the lady.
Oh yeah.
Oh. What's it look like?
Oh, no.
I think she just gets buried in the rubble.
Aww.
Tell my kids I love them. Oh, no.
Sorry, lady, they're already dead. No, just kidding. But like, yeah.
Timmy's like
see
scanning the
you
horizon
see
looking for the
some
kids.
Yeah.
squirting, but mostly just
Just
rubble.
from behind in the wall of flesh. It's like, we love you too, Mom. Yeah. Okay. So let's just
I
go
think I
ahead
have
and
some
take
of
her
your
off
baby on
the
my
board.
staff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, one of her kids, like the one she just cut in half.
What? Yeah. What else you want to do?
I think that's all I can do at this
Cool.
point.
Moving on to Dylan.
Awesome.
You up?
First thing, dog just kind of looks at Jimmy and is like, "Are we the baddies?"
You people are the real monsters.
It's all a matter of
Yeah.
perspective.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
They were
the
just trying to
clit
bring life
monster's
into
the
the
good guy,
world.
right? I mean, right?
I don't know if the good guys have the acolytes.
Yeah.
Good.
Is there any lasting effect with the whole Earth thing?
Just
It's
that
difficult
it's rough terrain.
Oh, okay.
Just don't get under her or
One.
where.
You move at half
that,
speed.
Maybe not
And we
there.
can actually.
I'm good.
You move at half speed.
Yeah. Oh wow, it just disappears. That's cool. Anyway, we know where it is, right? Everybody's good. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Dog is going to recklessly attack. That is going to be a 13 plus 6.
Does not hit.
19 doesn't.
No.
Damn. Okay.
Let me hang on. Let me check this little thing out first, though. Okay. Yeah. You're good. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna recklessly attack again.
All right.
That is going to be a 21
Total.
total.
Yeah, that'll hit.
So now we know.
So it's either 20 or 21.
Yep.
Maybe.
No, I mean,
Maybe it depends on the kind of damage you're trying to deal or what your attack is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That is going to be
Or
a
what
4
part
plus
of
3
the
plus 2.
cycle it is.
4
So
plus
nine.
9,
or
so
if
half
you've
a
turned
9.
her on yet or
I
not.
got it.
Or if
It's
you're male or
probably easier.
female.
Resistances?
True.
Yes.
Unarmed is probably easier.
Okay.
So
anyway,
as
it
you
doesn't
hit it,
do much.
you notice that its little,
Reaches?
its massive phallic
Clit?
neck. Yes, it's phallic clit. Well,
Well,
okay.
Oh, I know. The
I
thing
mean,
is-
That's why we have a seam. I get
Yeah.
it. But no, the neck is actually starting to raise.
Oh, she started to
I'm seeing
rage.
things.
Yeah. Okay. What else you got?
She can rage? Oh,
It's worse than that.
oh, she can
She's
PMS?
getting in a rage and
She's getting a boner, Mandy.
that's all I can do for
Oh,
now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I know. I was like, what the hell?
That brings us to the acolytes. So the one right there is going to at Evie. Goes Ignis. That is a hit. I gotta scroll up. This is all fucking weird. On Evie, who you're sitting on what kind of HP?
I've got 41.
This is the second 12 I've rolled on this D12. 14 damage. And then give me a con
15?
save. 14. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's just 14, not 15.
I'm glad you have some humor with that one.
A little bit.
Down to 27 now.
Okay, good. No poison damage. All right, and then that one is going to, I think, go right at Shaglin.
Really? Okay.
Well, this one put eyes on Shaglin from the get-go. It was the one that was back here and came
Okay.
around. Yeah.
And walk right past
So
me.
they are doing. Haha! You're dead. Just
Oh,
like
no.
that. They're doing everything that they can to protect the wet nurse against all threats.
Okay.
Right. And she's going to lash out with her towel.
Okay, she has to do a wisdom saving throw because I have my stellar bodies.
Oh, I love that.
She walked into the spiritual.
What's the DC?
That's what I was just looking for. Hang on.
16.
No. Let's see. Where is it? Usually it says. Why did it say? Hang on.
Well, I rolled a 2, so I'm going to say it didn't pass.
Fair. That is
It's a
fair.
DC
Yes.
of 1.
Yeah.
So it's 1d8 of radiant damage.
Heard. Go ahead and roll that up for me.
Sure, I'd be
Let's
proud.
see, it rolls 6.
I thought
Okay.
that was a 9. I was like, hell yeah, she got a 9 on her
on a
D8.
D8, yeah.
The best roll ever.
Magic!
Okay.
Oh my
And then
God.
she also takes, because I'm shillelagh,
Yeah.
she takes 2 piercing damage.
Oh no, that's only after she attacks.
She did. She tried to attack me.
She hasn't.
She just
yeah.
walked up.
Oh, you said she.
Before she could
Looked at
attack.
me.
But yeah, I was about to, and then
Okay,
you were
yeah.
like, nope. Gotta. but
does
she's
that.
going to take the 2 anyway.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and mark that down. Yeah, so now she's... Yeah,
She spit on it.
she's a mean one.
Did that make it
Spit on
cleaner
that
or
line.
dirtier?
Both, and it does hit for one of these 10, and then I need a Constitution save, pretty please. You're at +2 on that.
You said I can't roll with this, right?
No, go ahead. I don't give a fuck. I
Nope,
just,
I don't want to roll that. That's
Okay.
worse than most things. Trying to be nice. Nothing else has been tonight. Nope, that hasn't either. 9 what? Plus whatever.
Plus
Cool.
5.
Cool, that's pass.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
How many of those you got left?
I got 2
One?
more.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm just making sure nobody dies that doesn't have to.
Yeah, no, I get it. Okay, and that was that. I took the plus,
what,
took the
don't
2.
need Ninja and what is that?
Did the one on Eevee go? No, I haven't gone with that one yet.
No,
So-
the one on Eevee went.
Yeah, because I took.
It took.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she hit. Okay.
14, not 15.
Okay, yeah. 14, not 15. You're right. You're right. Okay, so that's their turn. Jimmy.
No. Oh, is it Jimmy's turn? It's Jimmy's turn. Jimmy is so excited to finally get a chance to attack, and he pulls out a marble cube that we've all seen before.
Okay.
Ooh.
And holding the marble cube in his hand, he casts the spell Catapult at level 2.
Wait a minute, are we gonna need this? Are we gonna need this cube later?
Well, it's either going to be fine or it's not. And because this is between 1 to 5 pounds, and I'm within 90 feet of the wet nurse, I can launch an object between 1 and 5 pounds that isn't being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction I choose at the motherfucking face. No, I'm going to aim at his dick.
Which one?
It doesn't matter, pick one.
Okay.
Always aim for the dick.
The North.
So
Dick.
also
Actually,
the
you
face.
know what? She has a big
Yes.
clit in the front. I'm aiming for the clit.
Love it. Okay.
Uh,
That's called a throbbing foot, sir.
that's what I said.
How many? Yeah. Okay. Can you get flags on Twitch? Anyway, let's go.
Oh!
We did now.
Yeah.
Oh, now we do.
gonna
All right,
find out.
so if it goes 90
It's
feet
live.
before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts a solid surface. If it would strike a creature, the creature has to make a dex saving throw of a 17, baby.
Got it.
On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving.
It was a what? A 17?
17, baby.
That's what I rolled.
You knew.
No.
Here. Okay. All things being fair, I will
Okay.
take that roll at disadvantage because I'm still trying to. I was
Still disengaging
from the woman that's.
because.
I love your kids.
Okay.
Guys, and
Well, so here's the
Hang
thing
on.
though.
Don't talk us out of it.
huh?
I kind of disengaged her.
Oh yeah, when you kill. Yeah, she hasn't.
I know, but the process is still a process. Like I
Right.
still got to wrap up my.
I was like,
you know,
she may be dead, but
the
there's
lipstick
still
is gonna go back in the tube.
Right there you
Okay.
go. She has to put away her. She has to put a sock on her throbbing
Hang on.
foot.
I just got an email. Oh. Elegoo has pulled their endorsement.
Oh no! Not Elegoo.
We were trying to put the goo back in Elegoo, guys.
Yeah.
We got demonetized.
So yeah, it still passes. I just
It
I
still
rolled,
passes.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 on that one. So
Okay.
Um,
Well, then nothing happens. Nothing whatsoever happens. It gets thumped with a marble cube, and that's
I was
it.
gonna go get a
It
cookie.
picks up the
It's my
cube
turn,
and it's like,
so I'm gonna wait.
finally, the last piece of the puzzle I needed.
No!
To the cube thuds
Yeah,
against
please.
Okay. Well, so as a
Bring them all in.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna pee on it. No, I'm kidding.
No. They might like
But you did hit it, and it stiffened a little bit more. Okay.
No, it either it hits it for damage or it doesn't hit it at all. It doesn't actually it doesn't do anything.
Okay,
Which
I'm
is
fine with that.
really
That's
annoying.
Okay.
So as a bonus action, I'm going to use a spell slot and create a new weapon. And in the spirit of Rocket Raccoon this time, you see a ballista that is the size of me.
Ooh.
Did you say a barista?
A barista. I have a force
Say a
barista that is the size of me that now exists beside me.
You don't want me to make your coffee.
And let's see.
Instead of making the
5,
little heart,
10,
it's like
15,
making a penis shape.
20, 25,
With the milk.
30. Is that far enough for
Nice.
flanking?
Oh, I was with the other ones.
Yeah, 'cause
Thank you.
back to back
Thank you
is
so
awesome.
much. Appreciate it.
Sip
Sorry,
I think
excuse me.
flanking you have to be actually. Well,
Frosted cookies.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
shooting
I see
from the
it.
opposite side.
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
Here, instead of making the little
Thank you.
heart
Mhm.
with this, it's making a penis shape.
That's pretty normal. That's fairly normal. But you mean it's making foot shapes,
Whatever.
so we don't get struck on the twitchers. So is
Okay, look, if that doesn't get
Yeah, exactly.
I just realized it. Yeah, like we actually.
Well, it's just a shadow
we
on
actually
stream.
got-
You can't even really
Yeah,
see it.
you can't tell
So.
what it is. Good thing we haven't described it in just vast detail.
glorious detail.
I think we can still say clit 3 more times. but-
2 more times now.
Oh, damn it! No! No!
He said Cliff. I heard him.
I clearly.
Beetlejuice. Yeah.
What if you say it 2 more times? It's gonna show up.
Well,
I'm
no
looking
rip.
for it.
That's not okay. So you did what?
That's the secret.
I made a force ballista. There's
Okay.
no a 3 foot tall, 3 foot wide, 3 foot deep crossbow
Sorry.
Okay.
walking around with me
Okay.
that I can pick up and carry.
Is that piercing damage?
No, it's force damage.
Okay. Love it. Love it. Cool. Okay. That brings us to Zeph.
Okay, I am going to. If I come to this corner here, can I flank with dog?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, then a first unarmed strike with advantage. 19 plus 6, 25 for a d8 plus 3, which is 7.
Okay.
Second unarmed strike is going to be 17 plus 6, 23
That'll hit.
for 1 plus 3, 4 damage. And then 2 more key points
Yours is tilting.
for flurry of blows. So that's going to be
Okay.
23 for the first one.
Got it.
That is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then final flurry is 8 plus 6, 14 won't hit.
Does not hit.
And
Okay.
that's my turn.
So you, its head is like almost looking like it has to look down to see you now. So it's gonna be it's gonna have a hard time hitting you guys. That doesn't mean it won't. It just means it's got a slightly harder time as its neck has risen and become engorged with blood, and you start to see veins kind of coming up the side of it and all kinds of nasty stuff.
Nice.
Like, why didn't she shave that? That's weird. And yeah, was that it for you,
Yes, that's it for me.
Evie?
I'm going to continue fighting the acolyte that I am currently engaged with.
Yep.
I will use my short sword first.
Okay.
That's a 6. 6 with 8 plus
That'll hit.
7.
Yep.
Alright. And D6. 3 plus 4, 7 damage.
All those redheads and things, is it?
Attack number 2.
Things are the devil.
19 plus
That'll
7.
hit. Yeah.
1 plus 4, 5 damage.
Got it.
And then I still have my other action, right?
Yeah,
Right,
and,
you
and
guys-
Nick is once per turn, I think. Wasn't it? So you should be able to get that hit.
Can only be made once per turn. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I can do that again.
Yeah.
So let's do Nick again. 17.
That'll hit.
That's a 6.
Yeah, you're in the.
5 plus
okay.
4 is 9 damage.
Okay, that's exactly enough. So if you if you want to hack this one to pieces for us too, you're more than welcome to.
We'll hack this one to pieces. So, first blow with the short sword
Can you grab me one?
severs the abdomen, and
Okay.
then doing a cross cut up,
Strawberry thing.
Okay.
slicing all to pieces,
Uh huh.
and then just insult to injury. Makes it one last time for good measure.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it falls to the ground dead. You still have your bonus action and movement. So your bonus action you can use. I mean, you can do a lot of shit. You got your wind. thing. Our second wind. You've also got, you can attack with it, with your scimitar, or your walking weapon, whatever.
You also have action surge.
That's true.
You can choose to add an extra attack once.
Okay, then let's do the action surge so I can use movement to get to the wet nurse and swipe at it again.
Okay.
Action surge.
Where are you going to get to the wet nurse?
Just kind of come up behind it, flanking with.
Like right there?
Mm-hmm. Action surge is used. Then I will use my short sword again. 17 plus 7.
That's a hit.
And then a 6 plus 4 for 10 damage.
Okay. Got it, and then you get a second attack on that action.
Oh yeah.
Because it's a full action
It's a
surge,
full
and you get
action
two
surge.
attacks per action.
That's a 1.
Yeah, that's
Seven.
gonna fail. You still have your bonus action.
Second one allows me to re-attack, right?
No, it doesn't do that, but you can regain HP.
Let's regain HP.
Hang on.
Why not?
I might have that wrong.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Second wind.
You can draw upon a
Temporary
warranted
hit
roll of
points
physical
action.
mental
Yeah,
state.
it's
The front one.
Oh, what is
Cold,
it?
caramel cold brew.
I don't understand the difference between temporary hit points and regular hit points.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
They go away
I'm
first.
just trying.
Chewy like
yeah.
caramel.
Oh, interesting.
But in addition to that, you could also use it to attack again if you want
Flavor's
to.
good. It's just like
Yeah, there's
catching you
a-
off guard at first.
Not second wind, but your bonus action.
Right.
Since you're a two weapon ambidextrous motherfucker.
She's wily.
I can take another big hit.
I might have heard that.
Please don't ever say that in front of the DM again. Thank you.
I'm learning, guys. But I think I do want to heal
Dead
though.
bodies everywhere.
Because when you say that, he hears challenge accepted.
Ah. Newbie talking listen to me. Okay. I will take the opportunity to heal.
Okay.
So that one is what?
You were probably safe for your first session.
Mhm.
Yeah, after that, all bets are off.
Alright, so use second one to regain some HP. Is this the D10? Little funky numbers?
Seems right.
It's this
Yeah.
one though, because that's the D100.
It'll still work.
Yeah, I mean it'll still work,
Just
but
pretend the zeros.
Unless you're dumb like me and you have a hard time
So that's
remembering
what
how
the
to read
zero's
the
for.
things.
Okay. Okay.
Is that?
So
I got 0.
1d10
Oh,
plus
no.
7.
yeah,
No.
that's 10.
7 and 7 is 14.
I.
Okay.
Nice.
What about the 1? That's a 1. But
Oh no, it hurts.
I just rolled D10s in a row. This is the 100s. This one's the
Yeah,
10s.
right.
I'll take that round to my turn now.
Hang on.
Yeah, so when you're rolling 0 to 100, you're rolling both together, and so it'd be like 84. You know, so yeah.
Which we often do stuff that's like D10,000. Usually at the end of every session. Yep. Thank you for that. Okay, wet nurse is going to. Well, the dog's the closest thing to in front of it, so she's going to turn to dog.
And rub her thing up in
Nose.
his face.
Right up on there.
Her throbbing foot.
She's going to rake at you with her claws.
Fucking.
Are those
guard me.
claws though? Are they, or are they just bones sticking out of the end of her fingers? Wolverine.
Oh, that's just what
That will hit for. It's not that bad.
700.
700 damage. It's been nice.
Jesus.
Okay. 6 damage to dog.
And dog will wag his finger at the wet nurse and yell, "The power of Gargoth compels you."
Okay.
And cast Hellish Rebuke.
All right.
Yes!
Yeah!
So I don't know how much damage that does.
Oh, yeah, looked it up?
Fuck.
You told me at one point. I just
did.
forgot.
I looked it up because it's cool as shit, and I immediately forgot it. I had it pulled up the whole last time.
Hellish.
There's a certain amount of laziness here that I love. And what does that do anyway?
I don't
No.
fucking remember. Yeah, right? Like, I'm gonna do the thing you said. What does it do?
Let me see.
I got it. It's a dex save.
There it is. Yeah.
It does not pass.
You point your finger, and the creature that damaged you is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. The creature has to make the dex save, which you failed. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay. Let me get my d10s out.
That's not a bad fucking reaction.
Yeah.
Oh. Jimmy is so fucking happy and proud right now.
That is going to be 5 and 3, so 8 total.
Even worse. Okay. And that's a hit. So that drops. This goes away. And it is now attacking at disadvantage. So, she's going to. I would have said extrude, but since Elegoo has dropped their sponsorship, she's going to excrete. She's going to spit noxious fluids at.
I'm not sure if spit or split is worse. Spew.
She's going to spit it, strangely enough, at the guys. I need a dex save from each of you guys.
Okay.
From the gentleman.
That is going to be a nat 20 for me.
That's
That's
sorry, dude. That's not.
A flaccid
That's
20
actually
for me.
pretty
Flaccid
close
20,
to
okay.
Flaccid 20. I'm gonna
Wow.
throw this on myself for a change, and I got I also. No, I got a 15. Fuck it. I got a 15.
Okay, you're good. You don't know what these noxious fluids are, but you do know that they're noxious. And you know that they are. I'm gonna scoot space there. Mike, if you could just one north of Zeph, please and thank you. And there we go. So those are, could be things that'll get us banned. Could be, they're definitely things that'll get us banned. And that is her turn. So that'll bring us to Miss Shady Bush.
Is your head still
My
a
Speaking of
angle?
getting banned.
Yeah, that's my last name.
Okay.
Shaglin Shady Bush.
Unfortunate.
That's
Certainly
me.
not metagaming at all there.
Alright.
No.
So, I'm still dealing with this Chica in front of me.
Yep.
So I'm going to, much like the character in the traveling Marvel series, X-Men, Lady Deathstrike, I'm going to slowly extend my fingernails out in my primal savagery
Yeah. Yeah.
and swipe at her. So, do that. Right? Oh my god, please. No. I did a 10 plus 8, so 18.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit. There's a part of you that, as that happens, you think back to the innkeeper back in Silverhold, who could kind of morph a little bit and think, man, if only this were some sort of game where if I rolled a 20, I would understand that now. Because this is kind of similar to that, right? But yeah, but the moment passes, and you still woo, right? So you still hit.
Okay. So that is 2d10
Okay.
of poison.
You're what?
11.
Okay. I mean, 1, 2, 3. Okay. What else?
I think what I have is a I don't really have anything else I can do right now. Hang on.
Yes.
No, that's an action, not a bonus action. Yep, that's all I can do.
Okay, cool. Dog.
Doggethan is going to reckless attack the wet nurse.
I don't think you have to reckless.
You don't have. Yeah, you don't have to
your
reckless
advantage,
attack.
unless you just are doing it for character purposes. Okay,
I've
That
never
tracks.
not reckless attacked
that tracks.
Yeah.
ever.
The problem is that very recently, I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to call out our DM, but somebody started noticing and remembering to use advantage against you again.
But also, the wet nurse is at disadvantage right now. This is the whole looking up thing.
Gotcha.
It's going to be a 16 total.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be. I can re-roll that. That is going to be a 9 + 3 + 2.
I'm digging the music.
Yeah.
Feels very boss fight.
Shout out to Pocket Bard, who is sponsoring the second half of our podcast. Anyway, ladies and
Whether they
gentlemen,
like it or
Pocket
not.
Bard, the only D&D music source for the D&D-ster on the go.
Available anywhere you get your fine D&D music.
For my second attack, I'm going to reckless for a nat 20.
That's gonna hit.
Woo!
Nice.
So,
Ooh.
how are we doing that again?
I guess
Max
I
on
need
the
to mark
first.
our
Max on the
18
first,
and up.
yes. So,
Alright, 12 + 3 + 2.
yes, so
Jacqueline's just sitting
17,
back here
17.
going,
All right,
oh,
got
I'm
it.
going to just
And then
try
I
to
don't
find
have
shit
it.
that I
Hang on,
don't
my
have to
brain
roll
won't
for.
match. All right, got it. Okay.
That's what you
And
do tonight.
then
Poison
Just
spray.
roll the second one like
Poison
Wait, wait.
spray.
I'm making sure, like,
Even my primal stuff I had to roll for.
when you score a critical hit, roll one of the damage to one additional time and add it to the extra damage.
Right, but instead of that,
Yeah.
we're just doing one max damage and then
Okay.
and then your thing. Yeah.
That is going to be a 6 + 3 + 2.
I mean, unless you want to reduce, like if you want to roll, it's definitely better the way he's talking about. Like you just take the max and then you roll an extra whatever you do.
I didn't know if that was going to give me 3 versus 2.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's either one that you don't have to roll and is automatically maxed, plus one that you roll, or 2 that you roll.
Well, this would give me.
No matter what you do,
3.
you can't get an extra
You want
one.
it like this with the.
Like,
Okay.
when you
I
crit,
can do
you
it
get
over many
2,
layers
right?
if you want.
Yes.
Like
This says I get 3
I did
because
a
I get 1
rainbow
additional.
one for my daughter.
Oh,
Where does it what?
And that was
Savage attack.
7 colors.
When you score a critical roll, roll one of the weapons dice 1 additional time and
Yeah,
add it to
green,
the extra
copper, green,
damage.
copper,
And yes.
green. that one.
Yeah.
Yes.
fuck yeah.
Otherwise, it's
Why bother?
savage attack. When you crit, you crit.
If you want, I can also
Right.
make the lid
Oh.
copper.
And that's 6 + 3 + 2 extra.
Unless you want the lid the same color. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, good
Fuck
news.
yeah. Did y'all hear that?
What's that?
Savage attack, when he crits, he gets 3 damage dice.
Damn.
He gets an extra, triple damage.
So why is it still alive? I'm just kidding.
And then when I get higher level, I get brutal criticals.
Yeah.
Which is
All right.
crit at 19.
Is that it for dog?
No, you just get more damage
Oh,
dice.
nice.
Yeah.
Yep. For my last. No, that's it. Yeah.
I feel like you get a third
all
attack.
right.
I was gonna say, I wish I had some more bonus actions.
Does not hit.
Well, they still get.
Oh,
They still
see
get.
the whipper?
Yeah, still gets
yeah, the
damage
radiant
from the
damage.
stellar.
So yeah, it's 5, right?
They have to do a DC, or excuse me, a wisdom saving, 16 or higher.
Made it.
Okay. Then they do 2 piercing damage from our shield.
Got it.
They don't get half damage for that?
That's what I'm looking for now.
2d4s is what I seem to remember.
Oh, and shoot, it's 1d8 per star. Only
2d8s, yep.
So it's 2d8s. I only did 1d8 the first time.
Okay, so go ahead and roll up. Go ahead and roll up 3, whatever.
Do they?
Or no, go ahead and roll me 1.5. Roll me a d8 and a d4,
Okay.
or 1d12. It's your choice. I do the 8 and the 4 just because.
Is my rolling such tonight? Is it traffic?
I give you 2 rolls instead of 1. I mean, it's your choice.
No, I'm saying because rolling such.
One of them's on the pointy one. Ooh.
Oh,
17.
That's 4.
Oh, that's not bad.
I mean,
It's 1 on the 8.
bummer.
Could be
All right,
1 on the
well,
4
that's fine.
also.
Okay. She missed. She sings at you, so I need a wisdom save from you.
Okay.
You're at +8.
Oh, well, shit.
Should be alright.
You would think.
One way or another.
6 or better will get you there.
2 more. What'd you get?
3.
+5.
Cool.
8?
3 + 6 + 5. Yeah, that'll do it.
Man, Jimmy's getting a workout this time.
That
Wait.
will just do it.
I only have one of these left, guys.
Well, you might want to consider using it on yourself as you take your turn.
Alright. Okay.
Did you get your... I did the one of those.
So the first things last here is my handy dandy crossbow is gonna fire.
Okay.
And wait, hang on. Before I say that, do I have advantage because I'm flanking?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody that's got the advantages, so I'm not gonna bother with something that would give everybody advantage. I'm just gonna shoot her ass in the ass.
You want to
With-
shoot her ass in the vagina instead?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna shoot her in the girl dick. It is immune to yeah, blah 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 blah. Range spell attack. And that is 13 + 8. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
She gets 2d8 force damage. This is my bonus action. That's 4 and 3. 7 total damage on that one.
Okay.
And now he's kind of annoyed. So he's gonna... He's still kind of pissy about the whole thing with the catapult. And let's see if I can do this without hurting anybody else.
I really needed this to be in
10-foot
effect
radius
tonight.
sphere.
Yeah. I've been eerily either good or eerily bad. Like I'm either rolling max damage or I'm failing every save.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. No, I can't do that without killing dog.
I can take it.
Exactly. Like, what are you talking about? here?
Acid.
Acid? I have resistance to everything. except
Alright,
psychic,
take
so-
a bath. Give you a little bit of a bath here, but he cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at 2nd level.
Okay.
She has to take a DC 17 dex save.
Okay.
A stream of acid emanates from me in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide.
Okay.
She has to succeed a dex saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, which is a minute.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want me to let you finish telling me about it before I tell you she's immune to acid? I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I was like, no fucking way.
Got him.
Dude. Like, he just
No.
can't land a blow.
This thing is entirely organic. Like 100% is gonna. Yeah.
I thought that fire didn't seem to do anything, so maybe acid would.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets acidy.
What's my DC on the save?
17.
Got it. Does not pass.
She takes 4d4 and a d8 of acid damage.
It's gone. Hey.
2, 3, 5,
Oh.
8, plus another 6, 14 acid damage.
Okay, got it.
What do I need to beat?
DC 17 dex.
Dex?
Here's the thing. Okay, we can play this one of two ways.
Uh-huh.
This is a big fucking creature.
That was my take on it too, but it does say it goes, like I'm not trying to dodge the...
Yeah, but it's a line.
And it's also like 5 feet away from being safe. He's 1 square away from being safe without her there.
How are you?
Yeah.
And there's a big goddamn monster in the way. So I'm with you. I agree.
I think she
30
I think
out
she
of 51?
chews up most
Okay,
of it.
cool. She's
Yeah.
now covered in acid and has to take 2d4 acid damage at the start of all of her turns.
Got it. If you would please remind me of that.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus,
What else you got?
I'm about to be fine.
And that's it. That was the bonus action with the... Wait, no. Did he shoot her?
No, that's all you've
He
done.
did not, because I got distracted.
Alright, I'm
The,
gonna work out the fifth level spell for that.
The Force Ballista is gonna shoot her.
Okay.
I thought I shot her. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. I shot her. Did I? No, because she didn't move. She would have had to move. Okay, so yeah. That's a 19 plus a bunch.
That'll hit. 19 plus a bunch. Yeah. Anything over 12 at this point.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely over 12.
Okay.
That is gonna hit her with force damage.
Which she is also immune to.
3d8s. Is she really?
No.
Okay. God damn.
It's a big ball of flesh. I mean, if
7.
you guys try to come at her like a picador, then you're not
13.
going to do it. But
18 damage, force damage, and she's pushed 5 feet away from the cannon.
uh-oh. I guess that's 18. Hang on, let me math really quick.
I just
Good news,
realized.
guys. She's over halfway injured.
You know what that means? So she's pushed 5 feet forward, which is going to do something with dog.
Yeah.
But it's also going to give her 3 opportunity attacks.
You just shoved.
No, she's getting
Or 2.
shoved. She's getting shoved. She doesn't get to attack anybody.
No, we get to attack her as she leaves our space because she's moving away.
No, because she's not voluntarily.
Doesn't
She's
matter
not-
if you're doing it voluntarily or not.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Does it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I used to Warlock Eldritch Blast everybody and try to get it in. I don't think so. We can look it up or whatever Adam says, but
That's his call, yeah.
yeah,
So,
it's,
I'm not trying to.
Okay, so dog, I need a dex save.
That was what my concern
Dog,
was.
I need you to
I'm
do
gonna
that dex
hit
save
dog
for me,
with a
okay, Dog?
fucking
yeah, right.
pulsing foot, and
With that
he's got a
new
black
gem.
thing behind him.
Or you can do athletics. You can move out of the way, right? We're not talking about flipping out of the way, but just
like football blocking.
your choice. It's either a +6 or +0. So
Well, athletics, I still get advantage because it shows on my sheet. And I just rolled twice, 16 plus 6.
okay, yeah. So you successfully move out of the way of the wet nurse, but in doing so, he moves back because it's coming towards him. In doing so, you step into the noxious fluids. So roll. Actually, no, don't roll. I didn't make this part up. I'm gonna call it 2 of these. That's what I'm gonna do. 2 of those. 7 poison damage. 7 jizz damage to your foot, which is now pregnant.
as in the music
no.
in Star Wars.
Yes,
That's right.
That's exactly right.
It's
Hurts every time.
it's smooth.
How are you
jizz.
feeling?
Smooth. Easy listening.
Why is this rough?
I'm at 44.
understand.
I'm at 44 of 68.
Okay.
And
As
I have a
opposed to,
D10 plus 1.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah.
How are you?
41 is 67.
When you're making stuff up on the
That
fly.
went pretty good.
Improv, as opposed to improv
I
jizz.
might have to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Level below
You wanna think
and I
about
always
it.
have the same hit points as you.
You
Your
can't
con
just
is
improv
This needs to be on
it.
purpose.
Yeah.
This
Constitution.
needs to be on purpose.
Intentional.
Entirely intentional
Plus 3. Yeah.
jizz
Yeah.
music.
Using
Oh,
his
it's-
Yeah, you're
God.
17. I'm.
Freeform
Your
jizz
con
music.
will give you more hit points per level. So.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's
Such a
Plus,
fluid
I took a level in
medium.
fighter, so I only got a D10 versus a
You
D12.
came from around here? You don't by chance have.
I like jizz fusion.
Do you?
Actually, I do not.
No, I don't.
That's.
No. No.
No.
Alright.
Please
Well,
no.
it does.
Okay. Was that Jimmy's turn?
We're about to.
Yeah, that's
be
it for
alright.
Jimmy's
I'm
turn.
about to be all right.
He's done all he can do.
Zeph, it's up to you.
That means.
Okay, so so I assume this black puddle is just a puddle of something. It's not.
Jazz.
Yeah,
It's a puddle of
but not anything that has a physical form that can
just
attack me. I just need to
advanced.
not put my foot in it, right?
as the
Baby
severed
oil.
arm of the acolyte climbs into the puddle.
Oh no.
No, it's literally just a puddle of
Got it.
excretions.
Okay.
It's like.
So then
Bruce
I
Lor-
will
like
approach the wet nurse.
It's like Bruce Hornsby. It's a jazz monster.
Yeah, nice, smooth, easy listening, jizz monster. Okay, I will unarmed strike the wet nurse. That's 18 plus 6,
Gonna hit.
24. For let's do this quick. Another 1 plus 3, 4 points of damage. Second hit is going to be 17 plus 6, 23.
That'll hit.
For 6 points of damage.
So it's 4 and 6.
Yep.
Okay. Got
And
it.
then I will use my last 2 key points
Okay.
to flurry of blows.
Love it.
The first one is going to be 12 plus 6, 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. For another 9 damage.
Got it.
Final flurry of blows is going to be 17 plus 6, 23.
That'll hit.
For another 8 plus 3, 11 damage.
Love that. Okay.
Then I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 away. And because of my mobile feat, I do not provoke opportunity attacks after I unarmed strike. So
Okay. Boom, boom, boom. So really quick, before we come to Evie, it has been moaning and writhing in pleasure with every hit. Okay. And with that last hit from who was it? It was
Zeph.
Dog.
Oh.
It was the last hit from Dog. It is
Vertical.
fully erect.
no.
It has
Yes.
been,
Yes, 100%.
much like a tower, it has been erected.
Yes, much like a tower.
And you notice as it's like it's parts of it are hardening, and which means the other parts have gotten softer.
Like a carpet.
Like the blood has gone
Gone
out of
on
this and
edges.
into that, and that's why it's all of a sudden you're hitting on an 11.
Well, we didn't hit on a 19.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, but now it is vertical, which brings us to Evie.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what is my vantage point to see the other acolyte?
It's flat. It's like a flat cavern. So there's, at this point, in order to see it, you would have to. She's here. To see it, you'd have to be here-ish. I'll let you shoot over Dog. Also, since you're not cardinal, you're good to get away without taking a hit.
Also, for those of us at the table and for the rules lawyers watching our stream, the opportunity attack is only when someone deliberately uses their bonus action, reaction, or action to
To move. Okay, got it.
Okay, but since I'd have to like disengage, and that would open me up for an opportunity attack. Okay.
You don't have to disengage. That's what he was saying, because you're not cardinal, north, south, east, or west. You're diagonal to it. You are not currently engaged, so you can move away from it without taking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
So you sure you got it? Or you want to know what I was thinking?
Let me read this really quick. Actually, no, because I have to make a range attack with these, so yeah.
Okay, I'll go for
I
it.
can't make a focus attack with these.
Okay. So then I'm going to make a diagonal movement so I stay within range and not invoke an attack.
So you can't move. The one thing I don't understand about this game, you can't
I'll let you know.
move diagonally.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. That.
Would that work?
Yeah.
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 I just want to get a vantage point on her acolyte so I can shoot it, and then go back to attacking mine.
So basically, she needs to make a range attack, and I need to make a range attack, but we both need to kill stuff near us.
Right. You need to attack each other.
Got it.
But I want to
Got
help her out before she's just like gone.
Love that.
Yanked.
Okay, so first off, longbow shots over to her acolyte.
Would that have advantage with the acolyte being otherwise engaged with Shaglin?
She's shooting it.
It's back.
Alright, so 6 plus 9, that's a 15.
That'll hit.
Doesn't need it.
D8. It's this one. 6 plus 4, that's 10 damage for
Okay.
the acolyte. And then re-engage the wet nurse with the short sword.
Okay.
That you got to move back up to it, and you're in rough terrain. So you
1, 2,
only
3,
have
4.
half.
She's got enough.
Or
to do.
is it where you shoot?
She
No.
moved 20 to get where she is.
Yeah.
Does she shoot again at this one then?
She only gets one square of movement at this point.
My
You can
range
shoot
for the
again
short
with your
sword is
bow.
at 5 foot. So is that
That means they have to be in the next square. Like you have to move all the way to here.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
because of the
Yeah, no, you're right.
the eruption, it's all rough terrain.
okay?
How long is that? How long does that spell last? The ruptured shit.
And
Well, it's ruptured earth. Yeah.
Yeah, until
It's just
Forever.
like that now.
it
Yeah.
takes I think it said 5 minutes to clear 5 feet, 5 cubic feet.
You gotta get out there with shovels to unfuck it.
Yeah, you got it.
Venture.
Okay, so then can't move in, but can't get any closer.
Does he have a cutoff time?
If somebody had texted me about it.
Okay. Just making sure.
So then I
Yeah,
will
we're wrapping this up in.
shoot the wet nurse. 7 plus 9. 16 damage.
That'll
Or 16.
that'll hit.
9 damage.
Boom. Stabbing arrows in the soft Lesengorge bits.
Yes. Okay.
Oh no.
A rumble from the cavern behind you.
Behind whom?
But what? Where?
That where y'all came from.
Okay.
And
Behind
by
me.
not so much a rumble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Maybe. I mean, it's nothing great. But you see behind you, the writhing flesh is starting to respond to the wet nurse because now you guys have beat her up a good bit. She's starting to, well, no, not extrude anything, but she's, wait, who's sponsoring this now?
We lost Elegoo.
It was
thought you
the
also-
bar.
Pocket Bard.
Yeah.
Pocket Bard. Yeah.
Okay, you can hear in vivid detail as these fluids begin to leak from her. Right, she's getting beat up, and this churning mass of flesh
And they make melodic
that was
sounds as
just
they-
a mass of flesh is now a churning mass of flesh. Arms are rippling up and around, and it's
Writhing.
It's definitely doing some stuff. And then, if anybody needs to take a break, let's go ahead and do that now because when we come back, it'll be the wet nurse's turn. Everybody needs to be here for it. So, yeah.
All hell break it loose.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, Dylan, you said you do have resistance to cold as well, right?
Yeah, I've got resistance to everything except psychic damage.
Okay.
So don't mock me or call me not a very good boy or anything like that.
Fortunately, I think that's going to hit a lot of
We don't have any bards.
this.
Or if you do not call me a bad dog.
He called me bad dog.
You take that back.
Did you watch the Instagram thing I sent you earlier, Adam?
Yes, but I couldn't fucking make out what was going on.
The two bards counterspelling?
Oh.
There was somebody started with some other random rap song and then Donald Glover. His song just fit right into it, into the beat. So like his song just started playing over the top of there. Like, oh, that's a cute song you got there.
Got it.
Be a shame if somebody rapping to it.
I need you to put something in perspective for me. Because clearly I thought this was 20 cubic feet. No,
Each?
no. What I need put in perspective is the 60-foot cone.
Okay, so a 60-foot cone. I want to say it's
0.1. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60.
right.
Okay,
And
how
then
wide?
Usually 15 across at the end.
so
No,
How high?
Maybe it's 20.
I'll look it up.
Shit, yeah.
I'll
we'll
look it
have
up,
to.
but just in the moment, do what you're gonna do, and I mean,
We'll live or we won't.
you guys aren't getting very. Honestly, you're not getting very beat up at all.
Nobody's even touched me.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I was trying to, I was seeing how everybody was feeling, and they were feeling a lot better than I thought they would be, so.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy keeps trying to fuck with people because nobody's tried to even take a
Okay.
swing on you.
Because, Shaggling about to hit hard.
All right, are we ready?
But I need Ash ready with the healing potion just in case.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've got Ash.
We have
She's
to
yours.
to the streams.
So, okay, Mike, what you missed is that as the wet nurse has become more and more depleted, the cavern behind you guys with the flesh lining everything has started to roil.
Okay.
It's responding to this. And not necessarily in a way that is altogether pleasing for anybody that would see it, right? But also we have come to the wet mistress turn, and I think the flavor text that I left out earlier is that every time you guys hit her, she kind of likes it. She's again becomes more and more vertical,
engorged,
and at this point, it screams in pleasure and vomits noxious fluid from its mouth. So I need each of you guys to roll a d20, and then we're going to go around the table.
Does it matter that I'm 30 feet away?
No.
Okay.
This is a big blast. Y'all have been beating this one into her for.
What was that movie? Road Trip, right? Where it's...
Sorry.
10.
You're covered in phallic excretions.
I mean 15.
You 15?
Yes. I can give myself the final.
Okay. You writhe and twist, dodging the worst of the wet nurse's expulsions. You suffer 6 damage. Oh, poor you. Mandy.
What's the... So you said it's the save, right?
Roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
Just a 20. Okay, so I got a 15.
You're covered in phallic... No. You writhe and twist, dodging the worst of the wet nurse's expulsions. Suffer... God damn, 16 damage. Zeph.
17.
You writhe and twist, dodging the worst of the wet nurse's expulsions. 12 damage.
Okay. Is it a specific dex save or just
It's a
D20? Okay.
It's a Kingdom Death style table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not a dex save. It's just a roll of D20. Okay, got it.
17.
Jesus Christ, it's the worst table I've ever written. 5 damage.
I only ask because when I make dex saves to avoid damage, it gets halved. But
okay.
if it's that's fine.
18.
Okay. So you take 1 damage. In your, I think you kind of see it all coming for a moment. And there's a moment where again, it's like you hear somebody else's voice in your head, and that voice says, "Get back," and you do. You get back all the way back. Also, you gain clarity. And the way that I put that is nothing. And keep in mind, these rules were largely written for Kingdom Death, all right, with a little bit of a D&D twist on the end. But clarity, nothing will freak you out anymore. Maybe not ever. You've seen some shit, and that will stay with you for a while. So you watch all this happen, and a voice in your head said, "Get back," and you did, and you're like, "Oh, okay, maybe now." Things can't drive me crazy because this is about as crazy as it's gonna possibly get.
Did you deliberately make it toast not clarity?
I'm not gonna say I didn't. Okay, so that brings us to Shaglin.
Yes, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
You still playing with that? What's her name over there?
Shaglin is going to have Ash at the ready with a potion.
Okay.
Just in case shit goes south. Is dog really back here?
Yeah. He's
okay.
really back there.
Alright. She's going to cast Cone of Cold at level 5.
Holy shit! Yeah, get some.
And it's going to
It's gonna cone
both of them.
coldly. Yep.
Yep. It'll get Jimmy.
Alright, and actually no, I should stop at her if you're talking about. I don't know. It's gonna be up to the DM, depending on how wide y'all actually agreed on.
I'm gonna look up cones after this. Ice cream, cold. Wait.
Alright,
What are
so
those the two kinds of cones I know?
both of them have to make a Constitution save of 16 or higher.
Okay, so let's do the acolyte first. She does not.
Okay. Alright, you ready to count up?
Yep.
It's gonna be 8d8 of cold damage.
Plus anything?
No, just 8d8
Okay.
on a failed save, and then.
Okay, got it. So here's the shortcut.
Yeah.
If you roll all ones, she's not dead.
Okay.
If you roll anything other than that, she's dead.
Okay. And then it says that a creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws.
Got it.
I don't know why that matters. But
Okay.
It does.
Well, because it can't become undead.
Oh, there
Yeah.
you go. Alright, so she died. In fact, I want to save some of these 8s, okay? For the next one.
Are these acolytes wearing like a hat or anything?
A wimple.
Yeah. Yeah, precisely.
The
What
nun
does the
thing.
hat look like?
The nun thing that he sent us in the texts.
Okay.
Why?
Do you want a souvenir?
Reasons.
Reasons.
To go
I'm
with the
gonna wear a
varmint.
moo
Kinda
and a
frozen.
wimple and a
It's
wig
kinda
so that I
frozen
can
to
disguise
her head
myself.
now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There's all the other devils.
No,
Yeah.
there's other reasons.
It's a
Alright.
sex spell thing.
Yeah.
And then the save on me
I gotta go through so much shit to get back to that photo.
does not save.
Okay.
You can hit the search button if you had an Android.
I got you right now.
Or you can just go to
Huh?
the photos and scroll through the photos.
Alright.
Like that.
We got.
Yeah, not what I was hoping.
Are we
I was
ready to
hoping it
add?
was more pointy.
Somebody?
Yeah.
Ready.
Yeah.
Alright, we got 8, 8,
Uh-huh.
7,
Uh-huh.
6,
Uh-huh.
6,
Uh-huh.
5,
Uh-huh.
3,
Uh-huh.
2.
45.
40 I got 47.
47?
It's a little cold.
I lost track around 35. But if he's going with higher, then we're taking his number.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
have
You're right. I
It's
missed the
less.
2 there.
It's less.
That's right.
It's a bit.
Okay, yeah. It's really freezing, and the mass behind you roils further and starts to congeal together.
This has been a bunch of great words.
Yes, you're welcome. Brought to you by
Elegoo. Oh, the pocket bard.
Yes. Now, at the same time, y'all have been so engaged with the wet nurse that it's almost like you haven't paid attention to the portal above you.
I forgot about it.
I know, but it is a vacuum. It isn't noxious in the way that the wet nurse is in a visceral way, right? But it's not natural. It's
Unsettling.
yeah.
Rift Burton up there.
Yeah, absolutely. You yeah. So that's still something that's there. The writhing mass is starting again to congeal, and I think those of you that are facing it can see that it's starting to take a form that you're almost now intimately familiar with. Right? The form of another wet nurse. Okay. Now, before you guys go, oh shit, we gotta fight 2 of them, let's just fight this one and go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So, was the cone of cold your whole thing?
Oh, she gets the radiant damage.
No, I mean, was that it? Like, what else have
He's
you
asking
got?
if you wanna
Like,
do
fucking
more
kill
stuff.
the thing, dude. Let's do this.
Your what's her name gets the. Oh, she's a. Never mind. She's a statue now.
She didn't attack me.
No, I meant the dead one.
Yeah.
Was still close enough to hit the.
She has to attack me.
And then I think the thing too
It's
is
protecting me.
the thing too is much like the acid splash. I think that as far as a cone of
Oh,
cold
yeah.
goes,
I'm glad you said that.
it's going to the wet nurse is going to take. I just don't. Maybe I'm wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong, but I don't see these things like boring through the creature and coming out the other side. If anything,
Especially
living
as
around
warm
her.
as she is right now. I
Oh,
mean, she's
Speaking of Adam,
yeah,
putting off some heat. I would
yeah,
think.
no, for sure.
she's got to roll some d4s for her acid damage.
Oh, right. Yeah, how many? 2 of them?
I think that is correct.
Ooh, that's
Yes,
Wait,
2d4
it says
acid
acid
damage.
damage.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Just keep burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, does anybody like? I guess Shaglin's gonna kind of call out, like anybody seriously hurting right now? Because if not, then
I'm at 18 of 51. Yeah. So.
All right, I'll throw another healing word your way.
Okay.
Gonna let you roll this at level 2, so 2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4. Okay.
So you get to decide how well spell heals you. I don't know. I'm
That
not
would
feeling
have been
it.
about the same.
I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. I rolled 3 total, so that's
Plus 4, so 7. It's the same thing I rolled you last time.
Nice.
Good girl.
I'm good, I don't feel so bad.
Thank you. No, that's okay. Thank you. 25 out of 51 now. I'm at half.
Come here. That brings us to dog.
I know.
Alright.
Let's see.
Dog.
You're all the way back there.
34.
Hey, it's good though, with that going up cold.
You're one full move away.
Yeah, I can end up like right here with all my movement. So I'm gonna reckless attack twice. Well, first things first.
Yeah.
You didn't
It was
get,
a 2 plus 6.
I was like, you didn't get 2 nat ones again, did you?
Oh,
There was one nat one.
I was gonna say he said it's a 2.
But I got a 2 as well. 1 and 2. Yeah,
Okay.
that was almost
You
bad.
are possibly the unluckiest person in the world tonight.
10 plus 6.
Does not hit. So after it spewed its noxious bullshit, it went.
Now it's HP or its AC is back up again.
Yeah.
Great.
All right. So
Oh, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my second wind.
oh,
That's gonna be a 5 plus 1 healing.
fucking fighter there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like healing anyone else for 12.
I can't even do that.
Wait, what
right.
happened? Oh,
Second wind, you got some temporary HP.
Got it. Okay.
So Jimmy moves in close. That seems like a good idea when you're tiny. I can't. My flame is a little too big. Maybe get too close to her.
Flame up her bunny hole.
Yeah, let me do this so I can get close without the flame pushing me away. He waits until she's not looking and he fucking yells right in her ear. You let out a cry at enemies within 10 feet of you. Until the start of your next turn, you and all of your allies have advantage on all attack rolls against the enemies that could hear you.
Nice.
So until the end of my next turn, all attack rolls against her have advantage.
Got it. Okay.
Alright.
And then...
No end.
Then we're going to cast Scorching Ray at second level, which is 3 ranged attacks, and that is 15 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 15 plus 7.
Okay, got it.
The second one is an 11 plus 7.
Got it.
The third one is 12 plus 7.
Got it. Okay, yeah, none of them hit.
None of. Oh wait, what was the first one? 7.
It was a
7.
22 total.
Oh, okay, 22 total. On the
You
first
were
one.
close.
Cool. And nothing works. All right.
23 AC right now.
Yeah.
Minimum.
That's how she
Yeah.
started, and you guys hit her several times.
Yeah.
Just
Bad rolls.
Yeah.
Well, not bad. Well, actually, there were some really shitty rolls. I got 2 4s in that.
We're gonna have to get good.
All right, Zeph.
Okay.
It's fun to do the things that don't require.
So I am going to go 30 feet right up to her, and then I will make a melee spell attack to cast Shocking Grasp
Nice.
with advantage. Ooh, a 13 and a 1, but it's plus 7, so
No dice.
20.
Did your attack give advantage though?
Yeah, he just rolled with advantage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
She's got a big one right now.
unarmed strike 23.
That'll hit.
Okay. For a mere 7 damage.
Every little bit helps at this point.
Then
She's flagging.
I
She's seriously
will,
flagging.
It helps
her
AC.
then I will move 30 feet away, back to here.
It helps
Okay.
reduce her AC.
It's
when you hit
almost
her.
like you know you're fighting with the druid.
Why is that?
Because you keep moving away.
Oh yeah.
I know.
No, I'm just.
I walked up to
I'm
it.
trying not to get hit.
Yeah.
I wanted to use Thunder Wave,
I know.
and then everybody runs up and touches her, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Okay, maybe not. That's my turn.
Yeah. All right, Evie.
Alright, so roll advantage, so
I think Edie's gonna kill her. I still have stellar bodies
alright,
floating
first
around.
one
and I need
is
to get rid of
17
You can throw those, right?
I
and a
mean,
plus.
This is your
one
short
at a
sword.
time.
You have a chance
One
of
per round.
rolling a 20.
I know. So, yeah, I was gonna use my short sword. Well, I gotta like move up, but yeah.
Up.
Yeah, we're gonna go with the 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Exploding, blinding
So,
flash.
short sword is a 6.
good roll.
5 damage.
Okay.
Is it advantage for all of my attacks?
At this point, yes, because
Every attack
everybody's
against
got.
Or attacking?
Yeah.
First one.
I had one more bonus
13
punch I could have done, but that's
plus 7, so that's a 20 for that one. But I'll roll again just in case. Same, 2 13s.
Okay, so those don't hit, and then you can do your
Plus the
scimitar
7?
thing.
Oh, that's right.
She's
Is it-
22 right now. I'm
She's
looking
soft.
up
Gotta
a
get her
little bit
heart
more.
again.
Alright, so then I will use my scimitar again with the Nick. 14 plus 7.
Okay, does not hit, but you're also at advantage on that.
Yeah, you
That's
can
true.
roll again.
18 plus 7.
Yeah, that'll hit.
There you go.
Woohoo!
That's dropping her.
And then because you hit with the scimitar, I think you get another attack, don't
She
you?
gets it anyway.
Oh, that's right. It's the
8 damage.
Okay, got it.
it's the advantage on Nick that you only get if you hit.
And then
Also-
yeah, and then your bonus action.
You have improved critical, so you crit on 19 and 20.
Yeah, so if you roll a 19,
So
Yeah.
if you've been rolling any 19s, sorry, I'm looking at your sheet.
that's
So
a natural
we can't go
19
back.
though.
I did a 20 like a long time ago.
That's a natural
Yeah.
19. That only counts as a natural 19 though. Like you can't get 17 plus 2 or whatever.
I like that one 20 I had like a few rolls ago.
Yeah.
11 plus 7.
Not quite.
Not quite.
okay, and once per turn, when you hit a target with a weapon, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice twice, and use either roll. So
If you get a low damage roll, roll it again.
So I get another roll.
That's
Okay.
just the
Did
damage
you
roll.
hit
Just the
one?
damage,
Yeah.
not the d20.
Just the damage. Okay.
Okay, that brings us to wet nurse, and she's pissed.
That's next turn.
She's gonna turn to face me.
She had noticed the dude that shot an arrow up her
Yeah.
butt vagina
Just one
crack.
move at a time. I mean, it's.
Don't fall asleep.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Oh, first she's gonna roll 2d4s of acid damage.
Yes, you're correct.
Oh,
I forgot about the
Jason
acid.
stole it.
You stole it.
So what?
Stole her cooler.
No, I didn't. I put it where it went.
No, it doesn't go there.
Back in the
It
fridge.
goes where we can pass it.
Okay.
Under the table.
We got a system over here.
Sponsored by Cayman's Margaritas.
Yes.
She
yes.
is gonna swat out in front of her. So, dog and
I need to drink
Evie.
faster.
She's got a big.
Do you want me to
6.
send
Both
those to
hit.
you?
Dog, it's
Fools.
11 damage.
I can go.
Evie, it's
Yeah.
5 damage.
Should we use it for
Yeah, I'll use them for anything else. So just
That's your
send me the
turn.
link.
And then she's going to thump the ground with her throbbing foot.
Bam!
Oh.
I guess they don't have to make saves, so it's fine. Everybody that is near the wet nurse, I need a deck save.
She turned around with me and faced me.
19 plus a bunch.
She's giving me the
Okay,
cold
you pass.
shoulder. Get it? Because I gave her the color frost.
Yes.
Get it?
15.
15.
7.
Okay. So,
He has a big eye.
you guys take.
Excuse me, sir. You have something in your teeth.
24. So y'all passed, and then you take half damage anyway. So it's 12 damage.
So we take 12 for passing, right?
Not that side.
Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then dog is, had he passed, he was taking quarter damage, I guess.
Right.
I don't know how that stats.
Well, I just healed for 12 damage. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's probably backwards. So 24.
And I don't remember. I think it was a 65.
Well, you healed for 12, right?
Well, yeah, but that.
And then Shaglin, you're up. But I've got to use the restroom really quick. Right back.
I wasn't 12 points down. Is what I'm saying.
But if you healed for 12.
You can't heal past. Like if I was only down 1 and I healed for 12.
Oh, yeah, that's
I can
fine.
always heal
That's
for
what you're
1.
saying.
Yeah. I think I was down 7 points. And then 12 points, so I need to take 19 points of damage. Look at me go! Taking damage like a champ.
Nice.
That time.
Is this the first time?
I keep trying to step in front of everybody, and I feel like I shot her in the ass twice. I'm trying to take. So he's a tank. He's supposed to be out in front taking damage.
Oh, yeah. They're a little dry right now. But...
They look so good. That's awesome.
If we ever manage to kill a Tarrasque, I'm gonna get like a little teardrop tattoo for it.
Nice. That's pretty funny.
You hear me, Adam?
Something Tarrasque.
Yeah, if we ever manage to actually kill a Tarrasque, I'm gonna get like a little teardrop tattoo on my face.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Okay, so Shaglin.
Alright, so I am going to take one of my orbiting stars, and I am going to expend it as a streak.
Yep.
A blinding light, exploding it towards her.
Okay.
She has to make a con save, I think on this one. Hang on, let me see.
Should be a DC 16 con save.
Range spell attack, yeah, Constitution save of 16 or higher.
She passes.
Okay, so she does take half damage on a 4d8.
Okay.
$13.
13, so 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Whenever you guys are done making mincemeat of my effort, then we'll just move on. Okay.
This is like 20 rounds with her. Like we've gone long enough.
Seriously, I know.
Yeah, but she's barely hurt you guys. I guess because she only gets 1 turn and y'all get.
Yeah, there's
barely.
I know.
I was gonna say he's almost died twice.
I've been healed like 3 times already. So
I'm like,
she turns to face death. No! If I can't do anything else.
I think Evie's down below half.
Yeah, so that brings us to Dog.
I'm almost at half.
Yeah. Dog's only okay because he only takes half damage because he forgets he takes damage.
Yeah. I'm too angry to care.
Like, oh yeah, that hurt.
Nobody's noticed Jimmy floating around the battlefield, so.
Jimmy's too small.
It's gonna be 15 total.
Does not hit.
Alright. Another reckless. That is going to be a 21 total.
That will hit.
Okay. Come on, damage. That is going to be a 3 plus 3 plus 2.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Jimmy.
Jimmy. Fuck yeah. The police is gonna shoot first.
Okay.
And that is 10, that is an 18 plus 10.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, plus 8, 26.
That one hit.
26, and that gives her... How much fucking damage does that thing do? That is... Come on. 2d8s. Plus, it moves her into the pile of sticky goo.
Well, that's her sticky goo, though, so...
Yeah, well, it was worth a try.
She heals for 300 points.
Oh, fuck. 5 and 10 on a d8. How did that happen? 5 and 8. 13 damage on the horse ballista.
Okay, we'll wait for Mandy.
What's he even gonna do? He's tired of this shit. Why isn't she wearing metal armor? This would be so much easier if she was wearing metal armor.
So, I know, Mike, that you said that it would make more sense for backstories to organically come up. Megan, we haven't really talked about it all that much, but I do need to explain at this point that Shaglin has had ties to portals the whole game, and it's a resonance that she feels within her. Like, if there's a portal nearby, she feels it. Her body is physically reacting to it. It's not a pull in her as it is she can feel the thing. All right, so this big rip in the sky, definitely something that she can feel. As the last shot from the Force Ballista hits the wet nurse, the roiling mass back in the cavern is like fever pitch. Okay, it's almost like it's moving so fast that it almost looks like body parts are floating in the middle of it, and it reaches a climax, all right, and ejects this layer of almost like viscera, okay, but it's made up of shiny, disgusting, bloody, jizz music-y. And this tentacle reaches out and it grabs the wet nurse, and as it takes hold of her, she starts to dissolve into her material like parts, right? Which all are gathered up by this thing, drawn back into the mouth of the cavern, where it and then calms for a moment and begins to seep away through the cracks, perhaps seeking a further, deeper place to be born again.
Fucking Christians.
Now we're really gonna get
Yeah, seriously.
No,
That's hate speech.
Oh,
We're off Twitch for sure.
And with the wet nurse removed, what we're left with is
Jazz.
Jazz.
Freeform jazz.
we really need to do that. I need to do the video settings on this TV because it's way too bright. But what we're left with is the yawning portal above you. And
Portals.
And portals, bro. Shaglin, with the wet nurse gone, it's speaking to you very, very loudly. And it wants to open further.
Okay.
Did y'all tell Jimmy the story, like, as y'all were explaining the backstory of what, like, when Jimmy joined the party? Did y'all tell me about the deal with the portal in the basement at Cadence Keep?
I think that we did, just that we jumped through it, but this isn't.
Okay, so
that.
Jimmy's tying a fucking rope around your waist.
Oh, in case I jump through it?
Yeah. Like, if he knows about that last time you did it, then Jimmy's like, okay, this might go sideways. And he's like starting to string us all together with a rope. So
I'll get close to Jimmy and hold on to the rope as well.
previously, for those that, and Jimmy's just like, hey, before they jumped through the portal, just fucking willy-nilly. So this time we stay together.
Whoops.
And
But
just
that was,
for the sake of clarity for those that weren't there,
in
like,
our defense, that was not this kind of portal. That was a portal that we were.
That was an established portal.
Yeah, it was an established portal that we mostly knew would
not destroy you.
would connect to another portal within this realm.
It probably wasn't opened by a clip monster, right?
That
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And perhaps neither was this one.
Oh, interesting.
I mean,
in a
Perhaps
very
it
serious
just dropped
impulsive
through.
thought. Oh.
can Shaglin. So is Shaglin like feeling like anything? Like, is there any kind of?
You can feel the portal
I
in you.
understand. Like, but is there any like I don't know, like urges, like the stuff that she's felt in the past, where like just the.
It's bigger than all of that. There's a part of it that maybe feels like home. You feel like you can connect with it. Whether that means you can open it wider or attempt to close it, it feels like something that you can interface with.
Okay.
With my study of portals, does Zeph know anything about like what's going on? Do I have any understanding of what's happening right now?
I think that you understand that this isn't a normal, like, a wizard made me to take me to Waterdeep, right? This is...
Another plane. Okay.
Eddie's in the space-time continuum. Where is he?
Right in Chesterfield Couch. Space-time continuum.
So
I know, like, with the door back at the sex cultist thing, like, I've had these kind of pulls with the magic, and I could, like, I put my hand towards it, and I could close my eyes, and I could kind of feel how this door, if I close my eyes and I try to feel this port, do I feel anything? Like, can I tell anything about it?
Okay. Yeah, so you close your eyes, and it's orders of magnitude bigger and more complex than anything that you've come across before. As you concentrate on it, you see shapes that don't make any sense. In as much as something like the wet nurse was an abomination, you feel like you can feel that this is a door that's open to things even more abdominal, right? Even more unspeakable, like not well, maybe Lovecraftian for lack of a better way of putting it, but this thing is a tear in space and time, and it leads outside of it, among other things. And as you concentrate on it with your eyes closed, I think maybe you fall to your knees, and the rest of the team notices, this is passive perception right here, right?
Yeah.
The rest of your team notices that you're beginning to glow a little bit. Like a slight blue tinge on your skin, and even though your eyes are closed, it's starting to leak out from your eyelids.
Ooh. Jimmy's just tethering every fucking buddy else on this rope. Like, we're gonna be sausages on a string.
Yeah, okay. So you're all tethered together?
Yes.
With a rope.
With a rope.
Got it.
I'm gonna kind of kneel or we stand kind of hunched over next to Shaglin and just ask her, like, I mean, do you want to go? Can you resist it?
Just from what you've
Keep going.
From what you've described, there's what I'm feeling is more of what we just dealt with. Like, I'm not feeling like there's good this direction. I'm feeling like there's oddities, and
there could be any myriad number of things, but most of the things that are interested in tears in reality, just happen to be unspeakable abominations. You know, and these things happen.
And Jimmy just looked at you like, I'm not unspeakable.
So I think I would, because Dog knows kind of what I've been dealing with, I think I would kind of look at him and I think there's more of what we just dealt with. But part of me needs to know.
The more that you concentrate on it, the louder it becomes in your body. Like in your, not your body, but in your self.
Yeah.
It's...
Something's pulling me. I need to go. I don't know if you guys need to come with me, though.
So with that...
Why not?
Go ahead.
I'm talking, like, this is, like, y'all can hear me, but it's obvious that this is a Shaglin dog conversation.
You're all tied together.
I know.
Zimmy your way out. Yeah.
I mean, you can say that, but I'm focused, like, there's a lot going on. I'm glowing right now.
Yeah.
Jimmy, my focus is just on this portal and my connection with Dog, because he knows what's going on. He knows what I've been dealing with.
So do you think you would try to close the portal?
That's kind of what I'm getting at. So I have two options. I go or I close it.
Okay, well.
I know what I want to do, and I know what I think I need to do.
Okay. I'm not going to ask you what you want to do or what you need to do. Just give me a look on what you are going to do. I'll act accordingly.
Just a minor character beat. It's not a big deal, right?
Huh?
So it's just a minor character beat, right? Not a big deal here. What's at stake, really?
Yeah.
So I think at this point, though, I'm gonna look down at my hands
Mm-hmm.
because the only truth that I have gotten in the last year was from starts with a G.
Gandera.
Gandera. It's
Yeah.
like a Gardol. I never.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't do names.
Oh, Gandera.
Gandera, so I'm going to look at my hands and I'm going to look at that ring and I'm going to see if it's doing anything. Like if
the dragon scale ring?
Yes. Is it glowing? Is it...
Yeah, it is.
How far is this portal above us?
You call it 60 feet, 80 feet? Take your choice. 70. 70 feet sound good? It's hard to measure these things when they're tears in reality. You know?
Yeah.
It's simultaneously
Nowhere.
nowhere at all.
Yeah.
And
So like,
everywhere.
and where
Yeah.
does it start? You know, do you
Yeah.
measure from the meniscus? Or, you
Yeah,
know what I mean? Like-
exactly. So, can I get close enough to
From the
ask it if it
meniscus.
wants a drink? I don't know. It's pretty near. And this portal fucking sucks.
I was trying to find the name of the bears.
Oh, I've got it somewhere.
I can't remember the bears because you got truth from the bears.
Do you have your crossbow?
I do, but I don't think it's magical anymore.
It's still got a little kick in it. It's just not quite as like. It's not quite as wild. It's like I'm wild magic on the weekends, you know.
What, roughly once a day per person?
Yeah, roughly once a day per person. Yes. 4 to 5 times, depending.
Right?
Yeah. I will say this, like, just saving you the trouble. If you shoot your crossbow at it, nothing's gonna happen.
Okay.
Not really what I was going to go for,
Okay.
but that's fine.
Well, what are you going to do?
I was going to take the dragon ring, tie a string to it, basically shoot an arrow with the dragon scale ring up through the portal and then pull it back down, see if there's any changes to see. Because I don't know if the ring is telling me to close it or if the ring is telling me to go through it. But it's glowing, so it has some kind of connection. It just doesn't tell me anything.
Well, let's think of the options here. We close it. Maybe that feeling goes away, you never feel it again, and there's still the question, but not the urge to answer the question. Maybe that feeling doesn't go away, and you're constantly going to have that question until we come across some other portal, and you're going to ask that question again to yourself, like,
That's awful insightful for a dog.
this isn't dog. I'm
That's
trying
what-
to.
I know, that's why I'm saying she shut me out. Like,
I know what
shut
dog
up,
would
Jimmy,
do,
right? So
No,
but dog is kind of
Dog and
reckless.
Shaglin have had some
Yeah.
deeper conversations since we lost Liquid.
There. Oh, it's
Here's the thing. I don't want to go to sleep somewhere here tonight and tear in reality and us instead of ending up somewhere cold, end up somewhere like this, not knowing. At least if we go willingly, we know.
Okay, let's go.
With that, as I said, this portal fucking sucks. And Dog says, well, let's go. And you're still on your knees, but your eyes ignite with blue light. It's not just trickling out the sides anymore. It is full on. And you're concentrating on this thing, and that's when it happens. Jimmy's first. And he's ripped up towards the portal. And he's kind of tied all of you guys together.
Nice.
Well, I was gonna ask if y'all wanted to go, give you the option.
Words lost to the abyss.
Right.
As space and time folds around you, and you're presented with just, it's almost like the, as much as I hate to reference a movie that didn't work all that well, but like Multiverse of Madness, where you're flitting through different realities, right? There's
one of them got Sam Raimi.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one of them's got fucking, what was his name? Pizza Papa always gets paid, whatever. There's a dimension where you're pure thought and nothing more. And not just pure thought, but it's almost like you're just a series of meticulous inputs and outputs that would show up for somebody else to view. There's, I don't know, dinosaur dimension. Take your pick. Right?
Yarn.
Sure. All of it as you flip through. And even a brief moment. Even a brief moment as you land on a plane, PL8NE, for long enough to look up and see only one moon in the sky. But shortly thereafter. Yeah.
Come on over here, Zach.
I know.
Oh,
Yikes.
a neat little line.
Shaglin last because I tied you up first.
This is
Jimmy
all...
just going, wee!
Yeah, disorienting and confusing for everybody. Evie, you're wondering, what the fuck did I do? I just wanted to go to the circus.
Right.
Jimmy
I met some good friends.
Jimmy
Zach-
has been nothing but a planeshopper since he was a hatchling. No, he doesn't understand why you all are all so fucking worked up about this. Let's just go, guys. Come on.
Zeph, I think you're...
I mean,
Maybe if I hadn't left the monastery, none of this would have ever happened.
yeah.
No, he's like, I'm part of the curious now.
Yeah.
This is where
Really
curiosity is taking me.
Is this what ascension feels like?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think in a way it kind of is, were it not so confusing. Dog, I think that you have moments of that voice in your head getting louder and resonating with various dimensions that you flit through as you finally land. Maybe land is too gracious a word. As you finally find yourselves colliding. That's exactly it. And coming to a stop.
Featherfall.
I was like, oh,
In what appears to be
Ewoks!
a leafy treetop village. And
No. It's Wookiees. God damn it.
Oh no, not Leafy Lodgings Part 4.
yes.
Oh no.
Part 3 is the good one.
Think that.
But yeah, you guys find yourself in Leafy Lodgings, Treetop Village, Part 4.
Am I still glowing? Because that would...
The glow kind of started to fade as you less tried to control the thing and more got fucking tossed through multiple realities. And that...
They may have shot me on sight if I was still doing that.
Jimmy just takes out a washer from one of his kits and he like flips it and checks to see if gravity's the same here. Is it?
It's it is.
Okay, cool.
It's one solid. You're in a realm of one solid gravity.
And
apparently Dog does the superhero landing as he fell.
And just completely matter of factly, like hopping through portals is fucking a Tuesday afternoon.
Jimmy just goes around and starts untying everybody now because we landed.
Okay, I love it. I'll say this is that nothing is going to approach you guys until not next week because we're taking a bye, and not the week after that because it's yours, and not the week after that because
it's his. It's the Thunderdome.
It's yours, and not the week after that because it's Halloween, and not that week after that because it's yours. So we'll pick up in a little bit over a month. But in the meantime, if you guys want to talk about this shit, go ahead and talk about it.
So I think I would go over to at least Evie, because at this point I think I see. Well, I think I'd go over to these two because Jimmy's like made himself at home already. So
yeah, like he's looking. For,
I'm over at
he's
these
over here looking to see
two,
if there's anything in the fridge.
Going. I'm so sorry. I never intended. I meant for this to be a choice for you guys. I never meant for you to get drugged through this with us.
Hey, I chose to hold on to Jimmy and you, so I'm here by choice.
I would rather be with y'all than stuck back there alone.
Yeah. It's kind of pretty. I don't know where we are, but it's really cool looking.
Jimmy just looks over and is like, "We're your companions. We chose to be with you. This is where we go. With you."
Thanks, Jimmy.
At least it's not cold here.
Right. We're all sweating in
if
our
they're
cold
dragons.
clothes.
It's not covered in body pieces.
Dog, do you smell
Yeah.
anything?
Let me see. 17. Do I smell anything?
You do. You smell arboreal cover.
Okay.
You smell a village built in that arboreal cover. And you do absolutely smell something cooking. Not too far off.
We're gonna have to fight the rock.
I immediately.
That took me longer than it should have.
He finally smelled what the rock was cooking.
I immediately look for Ash, and I ask Dog, is Nugget okay? And just make sure.
Yeah, I'll check and see if Yuki made the trip okay in my vest.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy tied them all together as best he could. Nugget,
Everybody got tied up.
Nugget is attached to you anyway. He's already tied to you. Ash was definitely part of that, and she's actually sitting there, looking at this potion of superior healing that she had the whole time, going.
Yeah, and then I obviously took that back because it's in my hand now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that back in the bag.
Yeah, for sure.
Put that back in the bag of
Yeah,
holding.
Jimmy's nothing if not like Jimmy's an engineer, so like he would have been very thorough. Like everybody, the little ones, they got little like string harnesses tied to them so that they could get hooked to the rope. But we're not leaving. Like, what's the point of taking almost everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, really quick. Bad DM. Right before it ripped you away and you started concentrating on doing the thing, that cube.
Yes.
That you catapulted. Landed right on your lap.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very interesting.
So this might
Did you
be
tie that to us?
important.
No, I did not die.
Okay.
Apparently
I don't May I see?
it might be important
And
to us getting
It
home.
blows you up and now Jimmy's dead. Yeah.
No!
Jimmy.
Bye!
Jimmy.
Jimmy pulls his
It may
goggles.
be important for us to get home.
Jimmy pulls his goggles down because he wants to see if there's something he can decipher on it. And he pulls on his goggles. So I don't know if everybody caught this last time. I now have goggles that do something. Got Jimmy's head.
Do they have black light
They
capabilities?
can get, so as long as it's something that's within a foot of his face, he traded in his armor of strength and not getting knocked over for goggles of minute seeing. So if his goggles actually do something if he holds something close to his face. So he pulls them down and they got like the mole from Atlantis, the movie, the animated movie.
You
Like,
fucking just go hard, man. Yeah.
fucking
Let me have it. Yeah.
He's just like, they got a little light that hangs down right here.
Yeah.
And he's just like examining all 6 sides of it. And he's just touching the runes, sniffing it real close.
Yeah. Dogs.
Licks it.
Says property of
That's
Gargoyle.
what
on
it
it.
was.
Busty
No, but it's weird after seeing the monster we just had to fight, and then he's gonna.
Can you roll a perception?
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no, investigation.
Okay.
Covered in goo. And he's all
Right,
on
That is 8
tell you.
plus whatever.
8 plus 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
13. That's
I-
with advantage.
I think you've known all along that those aren't Wait, hang on.
Oh wait, no, it's 16 because he.
This episode brought to you by Pocket Bard. That's right, Pocket Bard with
For all your
exclusive
gaming needs.
victory music.
Where's the traveling through time and space? Because one of your
The Doctor Who theme.
party
Right.
members decides that.
There it is. Okay,
Doctor with a PhD.
so
Pretty huge dinosaur.
Trademark. Copyrighted.
yeah, you've known that these aren't normal runes the whole time.
Okay.
That they. Why won't this stop?
It'd be my birthday present.
When's your birthday?
Sunday.
Oh yeah, it sure will.
You've known that these aren't Toril, Faerun
Like,
runes, and that they definitely come from somewhere else. That looking at it even closer confirms that, but you don't find anything there. You don't see any traces of anything other than just the.
like no machine work, the stuff on it just
No,
exists.
it's just there. Yeah.
This is not made by. This is not made by hands. This is made by only magic. Is no machine was involved. There was no scribing. There was no engraving, and I think you know the runes. Well, maybe they are from here. They're not from there.
I need you to keep it safe.
I don't think that is the problem. I think that the things around it must need to be kept safe from me, perhaps. And he tucks it in the bag and it breaks something.
Huh?
He tucks it in the bag and it breaks something else
No.
as it lands
Do
on
you
it.
The
have-
moo just shatters.
Right.
No, not the moo-moo.
Do you have something?
To keep this in?
Yeah, like
Just a second.
maybe like a broken arrow box.
No.
If I bet I want more cubes. And he leans over and just starts sticking around with some leather on his little tool pouch.
Mm-hmm.
And he just adds a little, just a little slot on the bottom of his tool pouch that's Rubik's Cube shaped. This should do, I think. And he just slips it in there, puts a little leather thong down over the top of it.
It fits
And now he has a
perfectly.
Now he has a cubular holster.
Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy.
I need to read this to you guys just so that we can. I was in the event of having to make it involuntary. I was going to make it involuntary.
The sucking up of the.
Well, there's still the portal, and above the party they see more abominations looming large. Not the wet nurse, but maybe the unspeakable, unknowable horror that sculpted it from raw flesh and keen nerves.
Oh.
Either way, that portal has to close. Gee gosh golly, who could possibly attempt that? And then Shaglin concentrates, drops to her knees. No. The first to go is Jimmy. He looks almost elated as he is zipped off the ground, disappearing through the portal. In his wake, a wind begins whipping around the cavern. Next is Curious Zeph and Evie. A moment between Dog and Shaglin before they're both pulled off the ground, hurtling towards the portal, which closes behind them. Jimmy shares Flash of Genius with the team to ensure they all end up in the same place. That moment between Dog and Shaglin, you guys did fucking organically. Jimmy was always going to be the first to go, but you didn't use Flash of Genius, you used a fucking rope. And I absolutely love that.
Which was a flash of genius.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you organically kept us all together.
I'm going to tie us in one piece. I don't know why it keeps trying to do that.
It's trying to save it, like Control
Yeah,
S.
no, I know. That's what I did, but I'm not Control S-ing on that. I'm Control S-ing on this. There we go. Okay.
Well, you know, that was an awful lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Deal.
I'm just glad all the ickiness is gone.
Did not seal it.